There we go. Okay, hopefully this works. I apologise today. I have got a bit of a cold because it's my... I tend to get, like, colds a couple of weeks before everyone else does, and that's a bit annoying, but I will try and continue to voice as much as possible. I've got some... drink of the day is tea and water, and I'm running completely on some paracetamol, ibuprofen, and a lot of hope. Thank you for the first, yes! We're going to be playing some Ace Attorney. We're playing the pirate one today between 2 and 3, so this one's going to be a fun one. Time to test whether I can actually do a Cornish accent or not. This is going to be a fun thing. I apologise, you might, I might mute it like relevant. Did someone call for a Capcom nerd? Yes! Oh my god. Also, I saw the Resi 9 trailer, the new Nintendo Direct. I'm probably not going to play it, but I'm going to watch a lot of people play it. Because I'm not good at Resi games. Oh my god. But yes, we are playing Ace Attorney number 3 today. Yes. Turnabout reclaimed. Let us start off and do this. Instead of me just fucking dying in the back while the pirates happen. Okay, I'm gonna have to like pull up all the new character voice as well. So, Phoenix, I think Trucy's in this, maybe Pearl, and this is gonna be a very fun one. You're not gonna punch a boulder? You're not gonna punch a boulder simulator? Oh my god. Leon Kennedy!
Leon!
That's what I can think. So I've got an apple at the moment. But yeah. I'm not good with jump scares, and I'm not really good at fighting, so this is me going, great, cool, this is why I play puzzle games for. That was Chris. Sorry, Chris Redfield. Punching boulders like Chris Redfield, that's the one. I can't believe I keep mixing up those two, and it's me going, damn it, I'm not good at Resident Evil. Today is my first day back on the job as a lawyer. Putting this attorney's badge on really makes it hit home, and boy am I pumped. It's like I know who Chris is. Anyway. Even Trucy said, looking good, daddy. Oh my god, her voice is gonna be fucking hell on my throat today. So, Athena, Apollo, what do you think of the old attorney's badge?
Wow. The Shape Aquarium show is great! I can't get enough of it!
Monster Hunter Stories 3, I know! Athena?
I still can't believe they showed the Swashbuckler Spectacular on TV! Good thing I recorded this. And now, who's ready for another viewing?
You've already watched it 5 times, let's watch something else.
How can you even suggest such a thing? The show is therapeutic!
Boss here asking you guys a question, please. What's so therapeutic about watching it kill a whale?
Don't you know anything? Animal-assisted therapy is an established psychiatric treatment.
You're kidding me. That thing really exists?
It is a real thing. I've been to the aquarium myself to try it and it really helps. I still go there every now and then to further my psychology studies. The last time I went, I saw a dolphin, and an orca swimming around together. It was so...
Hey, do you two think you could, like, quit goofing off and do work for a change? Work? But we've already cleaned the toilet. Twice. Each. Wait a minute. Is that your badge?
Whoa, congrats on getting your attorney's badge, boss.
Thanks. Starting today, I'm officially a lawyer again. Hooray! And Kristoff's now in prison! Woohoo! She's took him long enough to notice. Jesus Christ, I thought my eyesight was bad. Gee, Mr. Wright, with that badge on, you suddenly look so capable. Thanks. It's not like I was some lazy bum, you know. But what made you suddenly so fired up to get your badge back anyway? Well, I made a promise to a certain someone. An important promise. Okay, by certain someone, do you mean Miles? Or Trucy? Or Maya? Is it the man you've unnecessarily feelings for? What could be so important? Well, I wanted to take down Clavia, that's what- not Clavia. Well, I mean, yeah, he's probably still going. I don't know what Clavi is doing now. Anyway, we have 3 lawyers now, so we better start taking on loads of work.
I'm all for that. Let's get this agency hopping.
Well, we have plenty of enthusiasm. All we need now are some clients. It's been 8 years since I last wore this badge, and I feel like a rookie all over again. And this just in. The owner of Shipshape Aquarium, Captain Jack Shipley, has been murdered. Oh shit! The suspect in the case is reportedly already in custody inside the aquarium. Wait, isn't that the aquarium we were just watching?
It is. I can't believe it. A murder at Shipshape Aquarium. But I love that place. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Who's this? Guess I'm in luck then. Oh, this lady. Guess I'm in luck then. I need Phoenix Wright to save my friend. Yep. Twice each. Yeah, twice cleaning a toilet for one. Yeah, one is too much. Twice each. Who in the world of the... Are you a client? Giving her... I need to give her a slightly higher Cornish accent. I've got the Pirates. I'm a cider drinker. I drinks it every day.
That costume, it looks just like... I've got it. You must work at Shipshape.
That's right, you minnow it. I'm Sasha Buckler. I perform like an adult catfish in our pirate show. It'll blow fish your mind. Minnow, blowfish. Well, his pun's floundered a bit.
Huh. I figured out the client's identity. Chalk one up for analytical psychology.
Yeah, that toilet better be fucking reflective if they're cleaning it twice. It better be a fucking mirror. I'm not like Apple. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Okay.
Chalk one up for analytical psychology.
No, 4 times. Oh, yeah, because it's 4 times total. 4. Yeah, because they had to clean it twice each. Jesus Christ, Phoenix. These two are both still lawyers. They can do lawyer work.
My friend is under suspicion of murder, so I really need some help. It's why I've got to find this Phoenix Wright guy.
Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. And this is Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes. They're lawyers too. If there's anything you need, all you have to do is ask.
The same goes for me too, Miss Buckler.
Just call me Sasha, and I'll call you all by your first names too, if that's alright. Yeah, okay, to be fair, yeah, they didn't have a case until just now. Because after Apollo kind of went, oh shit, my mentor's a bit of a psychopath. Well, he is a psychopath. My mentor's a psychopath. I've got to move somewhere. Shit.
Phoenix, Apollo, Athena, you have to help me. Please save my friend.
I guess we better start by asking her more about her defense requests. Okay, cool. Your defense.
Miss Buckler, Sasha,
could you tell us more about why you need our help?
My friend suspected of murder in the captain of Shipshape Aquarium.
Captain? I thought the victim was the owner of the aquarium. But he's also called the captain, so weren't you fucking listening to the report?
Our aquarium is a pirate ship theme. It's why we call the owner our captain.
We call the employees crew too. Hey Maxon, how you doing? It's more, my mentor's in prison now. Well, now what the fuck do I do? Also, he's a psychopath. Oh, pardon me. Hello, lads. Woo! Today's drink of the day is tea for once. And I do have my lunch. It's just in the fridge right now because I'm waiting for the yogurt to cool. I'm doing good. We playing the DLC case today. And oh, hydration time. More tea. I also got some water because no alcohol today because it's like 2:30 in the afternoon. Pasta check. Oh, feels weird not doing. Yep, there we go. And neat posture, yeah. Drinking and neat posture. I need to take my hoodie off at some point because, oh my god, it's getting warm. Probably with all the tea and coffee I've been drinking today. There we go.
So we call the owner captain and the employees crew.
That's a pretty unusual aquarium you've got there. Anyway, well, it was good for our branding. Like, what else do you expect us to do? Be like the usual sea life? Well, Merlin already has all of those up, so we can't really do anything else. Your art looks lovely. Oh, thank you. I've been trying to get back into drawing lately. I'm gonna hopefully try and do some art streams at some point so I can go back to 3 streams a week. Ooh, because my Mondays are free, but my Fridays are no longer free. So it means that it will most likely be Monday, Wednesday, and then either Saturday or Sunday. Screw whoever has me in work until like 6:30 on a Friday. Have I missed anything good? Nope, we've literally just started Case 6. Welcome in, Kras.
Anyway, one of the crew members, my friend, is being suspected of the captain's murder.
If I miss that, I don't really care.
They've already decided she's guilty. I think they're going to give her the death penalty. They're going to put her down.
Wait, what? Wait, what happened to due process?
My friend's as sweet and gentle as a whale shark. She would her a guppy.
Today was trolling some commissioner council small switch. Oh no.
I know there's no way she murdered anyone, but they won't believe me. But with her name like Right, I figured you'd be able to set them straight.
Yeah, Phoenix does not know who the client is yet, which is great. Yes, Trollo's commissioner accounts, Trollo's bots.
Don't tell me she picked you because of a bad pun.
Apollo, have you looked at your fucking name? Your name is Justice, for fuck's sake. And Athena, oh my god. Okay, see, my reputation doesn't precede me, just the name then. Okay, cool. But seriously, my name can't be the real reason she's here. Right? No, his name is Apollo. Yeah, his name is Apollo Justice. And even then, his name is the name of a god. Same with Athena. Athena Sykes? Come on, psych. I wonder who the psychologist is in this group. Welcome to Ace Attorney. Yeah, it's like you're literally all named out of Greek mythology. Why request me? And what's the real reason you picked me, Sasha?
Well, to be honest, I asked a whole slew of lawyers, but they all refused. They say stuff like, there's no merit to taking your case, or I'm not sure I can help. They're as cruel as sharks, or it's punier than wine bait.
Oh, I can really feel Sasha's frustration. There's nobody on her side, she must feel all alone. Yeah, Apollo, Athena, and the Eternal Phoenix. But helping people like her is the first reason I became a lawyer in the first place. I sure hope this client is human. You know, doing that, there's something sus and you're really sus. I saw the comments on stream, I knew right away. Oh yeah, it's always like that. Yeah, I remember the first time I was like November, December last year, I used to get those kind of bots. I'm glad they don't really appear anymore. It's like, oh, you're playing Ace Attorney and make your own stuff? Shit. Anyway. And I heard about a lawyer named Phoenix Wright, and I was like, you defended a parrot once, so, I say he defends clients to the end, no matter how bleak the circumstance. And I guess my reputation does precede me. There's always something in this damn game. Oop. I don't know why it's just done that. I'm assuming that was a link. I think that might be a link. Sorry, my chat thing stops links. Oh, it tags. Yeah. I know where this is going, and the first thing that was calling me was a scammer. Aww. Yeah, send it on Discord. Yeah, damn, I was sending the jokes. Like, yeah, send it on the Discord if you need it. I thought to myself, if anybody can save my friend, it's you, Phoenix. Quite a tall order there for a man who just got his badge back. Damn. Either send it to me on Whispers or things like that. Let me just... boop. If you need any lonks for stuff. Not D. No, S. There we go. I'm good with remembering stuff. No, I don't want to show my attorney's badge. There we go. I don't want to let Sasha down. Or her friend. I wonder if it's human.
Let's help her, Mr. Wright. Let's save her friend.
I bet there'll be other people in my house are going to be really fucking confused when I start screaming at this. Ah yes, Dochel's my favourite. That's just what I was thinking. Sasha will accept your case. While we're at it, swashbuckler.
You will? Thank you, you're a lifesaver, literally. No time to stand around and mull it over things. I want you to meet my friend right away. Come to the Shipshape Aquarium with me.
You got it. And I'll go too. I need you to stay here and keep an eye on the office until Trucy gets back. But fuck you! Why do you have me cleaning the toilet again? Yes, Sasha Buckler. Sasha Buckler, swashbuckler. You never knew when a new client might stop by. How come I'm the one who has to stay behind? You could have at least pretended to try. That's great. Like, I could have understood if it was like a stage name. Like, oh, I call myself Swashbuckler because it sounds like a pirate name for my stage show. And it's like, no, my real name is John. Thank you for the headbats. Woo. Thanks a million, Apollo. Well, ladies, let's move to the aquarium. Fuck you. Yeah, you could have slapped me harder with the sideline, Apollo. What the fuck? I'll keep forgetting the new... Okay. July 20th, the Ship-Shape Aquarium. I'm having to search up all the voices I'm doing for these characters, because apparently characters do appear that I've already voiced before. Ooh. We do love an aquarium.
Whoa, this is gorgeous. It's just like being under the sea.
Yeah, it's the aqua tunnel our pride and joy. I'm really glad you like it. I'm gonna go on ahead and fill the detective in on your arrival. Take a look around the tunnel and then come meet me at the pool ahead on the right.
Hey boss, look at this cute little fish.
I bet it would be delicious grilled.
Seriously? Is that really all you can think of?
I mean, red snapper is fucking impeccable. Anyway, I didn't even get to eat lunch today. Oh, and here comes some grilled chicken. It's a penwing. It's a penwing!
It's not a chicken, it's a penwing. Come here, little
cutie. I've just gotten to say penwing now because of that fucking Benedict cum snitch clip. Benedict cum snitch. My favourite celebrity. Cree. Penwing.
It ignored me.
Maybe it was hungry too. Oh look, it dropped something.
Whoa, it's an ad for the Swashbuckler Spectacular.
My favourite name is Adam Walczynski. It's an honour to lots of book characters. The first name is from one character, but the last one's a mix of different characters. Oh, that's cool. Okay, cool. That penguin had a whole bunch of these stuffed in its backpack.
So it's passing out flyers, huh? How cute.
A carrier penguin that distributes flyers. Could use one of those for our office. Okay, an advertisement showing an orca dressed like a pirate. It was dropped by a penguin. Great, it's the animal episode. Well, we can't keep the client waiting. We'd better keep going. Penguin, Arctic rat. Oh yes, you must be Betty Boop cum Gucci Rash. This is gonna be every time we say Benedict Cumberbatch. We have to just change it every time.
Let's roll up our sleeves, Phoenix.
Wait, why are we doing that? Ship-shape aquarium. Question mark. Oh, we're in a pool. I don't see Sasha. How you This is why I'm playing this case, 3, 4, and 5. That's all I'm gonna say. You do the lawyers Mr. Buckler mentioned. Oh, this is the first time that Fulbright meets us.
Detective Fulbright, you the lead detective on the case?
I have a generator for these? Oh my god, we love it. Egg Benedict. That's right, as long as evil exists in the world, there'll be no rest for me. And who is your sea urchin-like friend there? I don't believe we've met. Is he talking about me? I'm the defendant's lawyer, Phoenix, right? Yeah, why did nobody question why we're going here to meet the client? I'm assuming they thought it was like, oh, it's someone who, like, cleans all of the aquarium or something like that. Like, one of the people who, like, gives food, like a zookeeper, I'm assuming, or whatever the aquarium equivalent is. Bendy Dick Animorph! Oh, that's fucking impeccable. I'm Detective Bobby Fulbright. People don't usually get to see this area. It's only open now because of the investigation. You two are pretty lucky to get this peek behind the scenes of an aquarium. Lucky, right. This guy isn't even louder than Apollo. And so where's the suspect being questioned? And where is Miss Buckler? Here I be, me buckos. Why are you riding a fucking orca? Ah! Shiver me timbers, there be one of dread pirates nosh that scurvy swabs. 9-year-old me would share an amazing laughter. Oh, I beg your pardon, I'm not anyone's swab, scurvy or otherwise. We're shameless little sea lion you be, trying to make off with me best bucko. Want to pick a fight with us, you better bring along an army of great white sharks. Oh my fucking god. Ugh. Also, I love how the theme is the theme from the beginning of the thing. What in the name of Blubber Dick Camel Town? 3D Orca. Sasha, what's going on?
Let me introduce you. This is the friend I was telling you about. Her name is Aura Shipley.
But she only responds to Orla, so that's what people call her. I'm a trainer. Oh, I remember the twist of this case now. I do remember what the end of this case was, and it's stupid. Buckler is the best, well, Fulbright. Yeah, Buckler has the best. Me, :3. Well, yes, Fulbright. Me, fucking awful with his name. It'd be really funny if Phoenix just quit after learning who the client is and the case just ends. Oh, it's an Orca. Fuck this. Leaves. I told you I have a generator. Thank Tumblr. The twist at the end comes so suddenly for this case, and I went, why? Why does this do this? I'm a trainer. She's the suspect in the murder, but she'd never hurt anybody. That's not how this works. We're back with the We're back with that. Wait. She's the suspect? Fuck this. Leaves case. Case ends. Right, on to case 3. The ends always justify the means. And thank goodness you came before they put her down. What the fuck? I'm just gonna quickly, like, blow my nose. Give me a second. So I apologize for anyone watching. I've got a cold. Oh, the love of blended dick Commonwealth. I forgot about it until looking at the case again a month or 2 ago. Yeah, I forgot about the twist of this case until, like, this moment, and I went, oh, it's this one. Thank goodness you came before they put her down. I'm really grateful to the two of you. I know you're safe, Orla. What? Fuck this, Leaves. Don't tell me you didn't even know who your client was. Whee!
An Orca is the suspect. Our client is a fucking Orca. Is this for real?
Oh, did I forget to mention that? Oops. That is one very big oopsie. Orca D's nuts. Oh my god. What was with that mustache? Oh, you have a mustache.
This needs to be part of my costume for the swashbuckler spectacular. When I be wearing the mustache, I be one of Captain Orla's swashbucklers. A transformation as dramatic as a puffer fish, wouldn't you say?
I don't think I would ever say that, but okay.
It's a pirate-themed aquarium, so that's why Orla is wearing a pirate hat.
Yup. Really loves wearing hats. She puts them on all the time. But her fake mustache keeps falling off, so that's a problem. I see. Well, why don't we start with you telling us a little more about Orla? Yes. Tell us about the bloody Orca. So you're really serious about me defending Orla?
Of course I am. You're the only one who can do it, Phoenix.
Reset. I'm gonna quickly turn the music up a tad. If I do this. There we go, that might work, yeah. You're the only one who can do it, Phoenix. We heard you once question an animal during a trial and that got your client off the hook. Not just once, he did it twice in a different game. But I don't know whether the crossover counts as being canon. I don't think it does with the time discrepancy. But it's a funny crossover. Let Edgeworth have a thing with Leighton next, because Kay and Luke would get along so well. My humor is kind of weak today. Fair. I'm a bit tired too. I'm having, and I'm just getting my humor from doing shitty Cornish accent. Hope your Wi-Fi does well. Don't know where that came from.
No way! You did that?
I might have tried something like that in one point in my career. That was 8 years ago though. 10 years ago. It was 10 years ago. God.
You're gonna have to tell me about this, or I'm gonna ask Apollo for the juicy details.
I don't even think he knows.
When I heard you didn't discriminate against animals, I knew you'd hear me out.
I have to warn you, I don't know anything about orcas. I mean, they don't eat people, do they? Wheat. Yikes! I think I made her mad.
I won't have you talk that way in front of Orla. Orcas have feelings too, you know. Yeah, boss. They have emotions just like we do.
Sorry, is anger the only feeling I inspire in women? What? She says she forgives you. Bye.
Besides, orcas are very picky eaters. Orla here only eats fish. The captain went to feed Orla this morning and then he was found dead in this very room.
Could you tell us more about his death?
No.
The owner of the aquarium, Jack Shipley, was discovered murdered. Jack Shipley, for fuck's sake.
It was about 10:10 this morning, just after the aquarium opened. A visitor was viewing the orca pool from the visitor's corridor and screamed.
The orca pool's this tank.
Well, that's right. The pool is built so guests can see into it from the corridor on the first floor. Security guard and I heard the scream and came running into the pool room.
Yeah, Athena's reverse drawing gloves. I just realised drawing gloves and archer's gloves are the opposite, because drawer's gloves are just... I think drawer's gloves are just the 2 fingers, just the pinky and ring finger, whereas archer's gloves are the other 3, and they miss out those fingers. I think that's what it is. And it's a weird thing, but it's fun.
We found the captain dead at the side of the pool in his swashbuckler costume. He was as big and tough as an old crocodile, the captain. Can't believe he's still dead.
He's still dead?
Mr. Shipley was very important to you, wasn't he?
We love how my friend is not making noises.
I didn't mean to get old sad goldfish on you.
Sad goldfish?
Time to snap her out of it. When it's showtime, it's time to smile. That's what the captain always said. By the way, do you know why exactly Orla is being accused of the crime?
Because she's an animal, that's probably why. I don't know anything about archery, and you'll protect my rights, Saul Goodman. Oh my god, Saul Goodman? Better Call Saul? That's my DS background. That's the funniest thing I found. Do you think of any reason why Orla would come under suspicion?
Police think Orla went berserk during practice for the Swashbuckler Spectacular, but Orla would never do anything like that.
Sweet. Bye.
Just look at that face! Isn't she adorable? The charges have to be false.
Hate to break it to you, but the police don't usually base their decisions on cuteness. I love the idea that there is just like a big knife in the captain's chest, and they're like, yeah, the orca did it. The orca learned how to use a knife and killed him. That's right, we base them on facts. Take a look at this. A photo of the victim? He's got a wound on his head. Very perceptive. The victim and Orca were the only ones here. He could have slipped and fucking drowned. He could have just slipped and hit his head, like... Okay. We couldn't find a weapon of any kind. I'd love it if it was just like, yeah, he slipped and hit his head. I swear that's already been like a murder plot for one of these games. Not gonna say which one though, because I don't think I played it. On stream. Yeah, it looks like a stab wound, Your Honor, it was an oopsie, exactly. Also, it looks like Clifford the Big Red stab wound over there. It's like, huh?
What's the theory on how Orla supposedly killed the victim?
They say orcas kill their prey by ramming into them underwater. We believe this orca did that by pulling the victim into the 65-foot pool. Yeah, it looks like a point coin penetrated the skull, like in, X-Men First Class. And then ramming them while they were in the water. No, that's what dolphins do, don't they? I don't know what case you're talking about. I was thinking of, like, Chronicle. It was one of the Chronicles ones, I think, where it's just like, oh, okay. We go over so many different murder weapons, and it's like, no, I think he just fell, guys. It's a bit... That is what, like, half of the Chronicles ones are kind of like. It's like, oh, okay. Sure. You're on a League of Legends. Oh my god. Without any suspects besides Orla, this could be one tough case. Also, I'm so tempted to do, like, well, depending on how long the, thingy is. Depending on how long the investigation is, we could try and do it in, like, 6 hours. But he didn't die to that. I know he didn't. I know he didn't die to that, but... No official autopsy has been ordered, but an orca attack makes sense. Why hasn't one been ordered? Accidental death due to a failure to exercise proper oversight over an animal. The medical examiner said it wasn't a homicide, so we don't need an autopsy.
So Orla's gonna be put down without a proper investigation?
Well, we need a fucking autopsy because that looks like a big red stab wound.
This isn't fair. There's nothing short of police negligence, Detective Fulbright.
The incident wasn't determined a homicide, so there's nothing we can do, Miss Sykes. Ordinarily, the owner of the aquarium would be held responsible for the oversight failure, but the owner is the victim, so all we can do is hold the Orca responsible.
Phoenix, isn't there anything you can do? They're gonna put Orla down.
I don't know where this accent's coming from. Sash and Orla are depending on me. I want to do everything I can to help them. But how do I help an Orca? Wait, I could do this. Defend her in court! I hope that's right. I mean, find the real killer is probably what it's gonna be, but... I mean, find the real killer is probably the correct answer, but I want to see just the funny. I got my badge back now, so I know exactly what I have to do. Right now it seems like you're 20%. Count your days before pacing slices your fun in half. Yeah, okay, fun. I'll defend Orla in court. Even an orca deserves a fair trial. Oh! If the one responsible for Orla is dead, I'll take responsibility.
You'll what? I guess doing crazy things just once in your career wasn't enough, huh?
I love the idea that taking Orla into the court... She's a fish, damn it!
But what the heck? I'll take responsibility for her too.
Are you two insane? This is a case of accidental death caused by an animal. It's not a murder case. With no evidence of foul play, this case will never go to court. Well then let us investigate the crime scene. If we can prove it was a murder, we might be able to take it to trial. And then Orla would certainly need the help of a few good lawyers. I guess so, but who's ever heard of a trial for a killer whale?
Just because it's never been done before doesn't mean we can't do it now.
Oh my god.
Please, Fulbright, for justice sake.
Shoots her that. The police would determine an animal that's harmed a human should be put down, but I don't know for sure whether that was a just decision. If your sense of justice compels you to take on the defense of the animal, then my sense of justice tells me to let this case be re-examined for possible merit. You mean it?
Really? That's fantastic. You're not such a bad guy after all, Detective Fulbright.
No, don't get ahead of yourself. I'm an absolutely terrible person. You don't know anything about me. Just remember, this case hasn't been officially recognized as a homicide yet. We're doing 6 hours, does that mean we're doing the whole case? I'm hoping we can try and do the whole case. I'm hoping we can try. I'll get in touch with the prosecutor's office, but I'm not making any promises. And if you can't watch any of it, I'll put it in as a VOD anyway on the VOD's channel. I'll try and link the VOD's channel at some point. I'd better be off. Okay, bye.
You two are a lifeboat. I'll be right here if you need me.
Thanks. I've got a feeling we'll really need your help with the investigation.
We're still not sure if he'll go to trial, but as Orla's lawyers, we'll do everything we can.
I can be here for 4 more hours? Alright, fair. And if you miss the end, or we don't do like a 5-hour thing, then it'll be as a VOD anyway. To get this case to court, we'll need a prosecutor to make an indictment. So we need to find enough evidence to prove it's a criminal case.
There just has to be something that shows the culprit was someone other than Orla.
Detective Fulbright said there were no weapons in the area other than her. Well, they could have just fucking removed it. That'd be a good opportunity. We'd better look for something to prove him wrong. I'd better make a note of that so I don't forget.
You sure are organized. Maybe I should get a notebook of my own.
I've never once used a notebook in this series. Be sure to jot down notes on the case as a court record as I go along. We can use it as a sort of to-do list.
Great idea. I'll add things too. And whenever we're stuck, we can refer to the notes.
To read my notes, I open the court record, and then flip to them with L or R. Think of the headpads.
Note jotted.
Now let's investigate the crime scene.
There has to be some evidence here we can use in court. Examining the crime scene from every angle is the key.
That's right. If we change our perspective, we might come across new evidence. Let's first see what we can find using the 4L stick. And when we're ready, we can use the R stick to change our perspective.
Why the fuck are you talking about L and R sticks? You can use your fucking eyes.
If there's a particular spot that's got your attention, get right up to it and look away. Smash his face against the wall. Like that outline of the body in the far right.
Of course, talking to everybody involved is one of the keys to a good investigation.
And if we present items, we might learn even more. We know how this works.
It boils down through legwork. Let's get started.
Well, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but sure. Alright, Orca.
Is that show makeup above Orla's eye?
That's right, it's a starfish. Going to make sure it looks like a punk rockin' pirate, don't you think? A pirate kill a whale? Its official society's on the road to ruin.
Well, I think Orla's one hot rockfish. As we get rockin', how do you get Orla to do what you want during the show?
I give her signals with this whistle. Oh, but I didn't hear anything. It's like a dog whistle. It sounds out of the range of human hearing, like a dog whistle. Orcas have better hearing than people do. They can even hear the whistle underwater.
That's so cool. I wish I could give
Commands to Orla, so somebody else is going to have one of those whistles, aren't they? Anybody can do that. All they have to do is learn the signals. Here, you can have one of her whistles. Consider it a present. So this is going to be a you. Yeah, so somebody's going to use signals. I'm assuming they didn't use the signal to kill the captain, but maybe to just bring him up. If he ends up drowning and then someone used the signal to make Orla bring him back up to the surface, that'd be a bit sad. There's also the hooks at the top. As for commands, I'm afraid I can't teach him. They're top secret. Okay, hooks. They can bring stuff out.
There's an apparatus here to hang from.
I don't think it's from people to hang from. It looks more like a crane to move things with.
Sasha was hanging from it the other day during the Swashbuckler Spectacular. I bet there are all kinds of ways to use it, not just to move things.
I'm gonna just blow my nose again. Oh my god. Oh my god, my bloody cold. It's like, oh my god. No, I want to input my mic, not properties. There we go, cool. Oh my gosh. I'm having a great time, guys. You have a cold? Yeah, a little bit of a one. I got a tad bit of a cold. But I was like, I want to finish this case because I've not done it in like 3 weeks. And I was like, I do want to actually do this case.
Come on, try thinking outside the box.
Is she trying to say I have a narrow-minded view of things? Okay, cool. Where's the body? Heat up then. Okay, cool. A setting sun. Sunsets always remind me of how quickly the day goes by.
But it's just a painted backdrop, you know.
Down, Athena. Of course I know. I guess I use it for the spectacular.
Looks handmade.
I just got an idea.
Why don't we make our own not guilty backdrop and throw confetti like Gumshoe does?
And present it to the judge when things aren't going our way?
No, we put psychological pressure on the judge by hanging it behind the defendant.
I almost want to see how the judge would respond to that, honestly. I want to do the case for now. That's how my Dual Destinies experience has gone. Yeah. There's a big-ass flag. What's that? It's too far away to get a good look. I better get a little closer first. Oh, okay. It's like a shark cannon thing?
There's a cannon in the shape of a shark. I'd love to try firing it. Boom!
Are these cannibals supposed to look like fish eggs, or...?
But why fish eggs? Why not baby sharks? Think of how crazy it would be to have a shark skull flying through the air. The thrilling life or death struggle as the little tykes fight to stay alive out of water. I can see it now. The drama, the mayhem, the whirlwind of teeth.
No? Tornado sharks? Not even Hollywood would conjure up something that insane. Fucking Sharknado. There's a ball down there as well. Oh look, there's a ball in the water. Is that another prop? That's one of Orla's toys. Plays volleyball with it. Usually in the bin. I guess I must have forgotten to put it away yesterday.
I wish I could play volleyball.
It was much fighting you as a mean old lobster. I like it. There aren't many people who want to be on the receiving end of all this fastball.
Her fastball?
Yeah, she likes to be naughty and slam the ball into things around the pool. She hears the sound the ball makes when it crashes into stuff.
Well, maybe some other time.
She suddenly went from fighting lobster to reluctant hermit crab. Okay, anything else? There's like a ring. There's a piece of meat in a plastic hoop suspended from the ceiling. Talk about a clashy decor.
I guess Orla really likes meat. Who knew they fed her such large chunks, though?
All orcas are carnivores. You know that, right?
Of course, silly, and I love meat too.
Hey, yo.
Protein's your body's basic building block, after all.
But that meat's made out of rubber. I doubt Orla could really eat it, even if she wanted to.
I love meat!
Athena Sykes.
You mean to tell me she jumps all the way up there and doesn't get her reward? The poor girl, after all the effort.
Hey, yo. I don't think Orla is as dumb as you think she is. Okay, what else have we got? There's a door. The door's open. There's police officers standing guard.
I guess they're watching to make sure we don't try any funny business.
Now you've said it, I suddenly feel the urge to do something.
How about if I suddenly break out some squatter exercises? That'd be pretty funny.
No, not really. Yeah, that might cause a few raised eyebrows in ways you don't want, Athena. Oh, there's where the body thing is. Okay.
What a mess! Was all this knocked over when the victim struggled with the killer?
It's possible, but it would be hard to prove. Let's take a closer look. Nothing much to see here. Stares at the chalk eye.
So this is where the body was found.
They suspect Orla. Maybe they found some evidence of an attack. Orla didn't attack the cat and she loved him. The captain rescued her when she was little after she got beached on the shore. Tried to release her, but she kept coming back. We can tell she's sad about losing the captain. She's not her usual chipper self.
Orla must really love this aquarium and the captain.
She's the only one around here big and strong to play with the big tough captain. Every day she made a point of headbutting him and stealing his hat. Yikes, I guess you weren't kidding when she said the captain was a really strong guy. Okay, there's boxes here because there's stuff down there.
Look at all this stuff scattered everywhere. I see some swords. I wonder if they have anything to do with the case.
They're made of rubber. I doubt they could be used as a weapon.
Well, I still bet if someone got whacked with one, it would sting quite a bit.
Yeah, I guess it would.
But I think I could stand the pain.
Yeah, good for you. Oh look, there's a blow-up dolphin and an anchor too.
Mr. Wright, you even listening? Stop looking at the toys.
Yikes, guess I've been caught red-faced. Look, what's the little bit down here? Oh, I can't like, okay. Is there like anything else I can do? Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can do on this side. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do on this side. There's posters, so that's all I've got. Okay, there's the swords. Those three things. Are there anywhere we can move? I think we've investigated all we can for now. Search the crime scene and look for a murder weapon. We did that, I think. We've searched everywhere we can, and I'm gonna see. What's doing here is so I need to present something, I think maybe. Is there something we haven't seen? Maybe if we present this to her. Have you been using the whistle I gave you?
Of course. But I can't get Orla to do any tricks.
Can't believe you can command that huge creature. That's pretty impressive.
Pretty cooler. I bet there aren't too many people who can say.
You can literally get to whistle the way they work. It must be pretty nice for you. Orla's the one who's impressive, really, not me.
It's It's easy to see how much you care about her. You two are a good team. But you and I are a great team, right? We can top that.
Okay, no, nothing else. Anything else? Is there anything else we can... Oh no, there's the ladder we forgot to do. It doesn't look like the ladder goes all the way down to the bottom of the pool.
There's usually water in the pool, so it doesn't need to.
Unless there wasn't at the time. Is there like a possibility that they drain the water, maybe?
The pool spans 2 whole floors. Ordinarily, visitors only get to see what they can from the first floor. But they said on TV that sometimes get behind-the-scenes tours.
Sounds like the Swashbuckler Spectacular show you recorded is really coming in handy. Okay, is that it now? Oh no, there's this bit here.
Yikes! Look at that octopus.
That must be a show prop too. One of its legs is missing though. Oh, is that why? Because its leg's missing.
Wouldn't it be exciting to take on a huge enemy? I'd like to give my try myself as a lawyer.
You know you have an insufficient number of limbs to out-object it, right? Okay, that's it. I guess that's about it.
Under different circumstances, I would have loved to see the Swashbuckler Spectacular.
The 3 of us always perform the show together. Me, Orla, and the Captain. Today's show's been cancelled, but we could put on a little performance for you now. Okay. So it's gonna be, we're gonna see a cutscene and something's gonna happen, I think. Oh.
We be Captain Orla's swashbucklers, me buckos. We love to sail the 7 seas. We come to rout that mangy blackguard dread pirate No-Stash. There he be, No-Stash himself, prepare to feed the fish.
Am I playing the role of No-Stash?
Well, Sash has a stash and you don't, so
hit him with your water, Captain, and spare no quarter. Okay, let's see it. He's gonna go down. Oh! I know he's wet, I guess. Sweet. I'm not voicing the fucking orca. I'm not singing this. God, no, I'm not singing this. Because the fact that, like, 1, I've got a cold, and 2, no.
That was awesome. Your performance packed quite a wallop.
Yeah. I, for one, feel like I took quite a beating. I'm in my good suit.
Sorry about that. Can't have a show without a bad guy.
Better sing an orca, huh? Must have been tough to train her to do that.
It's Orla's best trick.
She can only sing 1 song, though. Well, she's still got one upon a pianist who can't play even 1 song. Well, now we've had a taste of the show, we'd better do some more investigating.
Good idea. Let's go to the Aqua Tunnel.
Okay, we're going back there now. July 20th at Shipshape Aquarium. Hey Fulbright, welcome back. You done investigating the pool already? We had a good look around, but now we're moving on to other areas.
How's the police investigation going? And did you, say for example, find any other suspects besides Orla?
Wouldn't that be fortunate for you if we did, but no, I'm afraid not. And even more unfortunate, I'm afraid we found decisive evidence of the Orca's guilt. What? Proof the Orca did it.
So what's his evidence? Don't hold out as now, Fulbright.
I'm sorry, but I can't share classified information with the defense. It's all classified. That is him, basically. Classified this, classified that. Especially not security footage that shows the moment the Orca attacked the victim. I'm personally see to it this baby stays safe. It will never leave my side. Excuse me, but there's a... Excuse me, that's a call for you, detective. I'll be right there. Sorry, guys. You know how it is. Is he gonna leave it?
Well, he never said he wouldn't leave its side, I guess. Let's sneak a peek.
Oh. That's, there's a woman called Plume who's at the bottom over there. I'm having a great time having a call today.
What the?
Is this supposed to be the moment Orla attacked the victim? It looks like she's hitting a rock and not the victim. Okay.
This little bit of footage doesn't prove anything.
I agree. I believe in Orla and Sasha. Let's continue with our investigation.
Good idea. There's a sticker on the camera that says return to the pubbo danger.
Pubba danger. We love it. We love the pubba danger. Guess somebody out there manages the cameras. Let's check it out later. Sorry about that. Prosecutor Blackwell called me to remind to go feed Taka. So where were we? Oh, that's right. You two got any more questions for me? No, we're good. Thanks. Thanks for leaking all your info. I love the fact that I think he is deliberately incompetent, is the point. It's a deliberate incompetence because he does want you to win, I guess. I don't think there's anything else. Okay, cool. Can we move to the... Okay, we can go to the pub of danger. Okay, cool. Fun. Got a little... It's called jellyfish. I'm assuming they're not real because you can't feed them in there.
This looks like one of those hands-on exhibits. It's a real air of danger, don't you think?
Well, the banner does says it's the pub o' danger.
Let's see. According to the descriptions, the room is a pub where pirates gather, explore and interact with sea creatures. Actually feel the electricity of electric eels and feed real piranhas. Experience the terror of the seas with these dangerous experiments.
All of those sound less like terror and more like torture. I'd like to... Oh, okay, who's this? I'd like to think you to keep it down there, Blue Boy. I'm conducting an experiment. Oh, this lady. Do not disturb me unless you wish to be... I don't know where that accent came from. That's not the accent I was going to go for. I was going to go with the same accent that I did Fifi Le Garden. En français, do not disturb me unless you wish to be zapped with an electric eel. My apologies, ma'am. Wow, she seems intense.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Before you ask others, shouldn't you give your name first? A basic manners, young lady.
Yes, of course. My name is...
Never mind, I will simply call you Yellow Girl. It's easier that way. I am normally de plume. Norma de plume as in nom de plume. Wow. The pun names are really just literal on this one. I'm very interested in Ship Aquarium, and I'm a frequent visitor here.
But I don't want to be the yellow one.
You think I want to be called Blue Boy? Let's just see what she has to say. Her name's cool.
You say you're interested in the aquarium, but you don't look like a staff member. Let's see. I got it. You're someone completely unrelated.
That's some deductive reasoning there, champ.
I'm a visitor, a customer, a patron, a guest. And what might you be?
I'm not a white, I'm a lawyer.
That's what I was gonna say, but okay. And I run a law office.
Well, whatever you are, I don't have the slightest interest.
Just who does she think he is, boss?
A visitor, a patron, a customer, a guest, remember? Why are you here?
I thought they closed the aquarium and they weren't letting members of the public in, because isn't she like a reporter?
Oh, but I have special permission, you see.
And why exactly is that?
Because of the heavens, I've said too much.
Oh no, Cyclops! 2! Well, back to the Cyclops. I remember this, the Cyclops are back.
Huh? Psychedelic rock? Cyber clocks? What?
No. Cyclops. It's the power of this Magatama. I know it's supposed to be Psyche, but I say Psych. It gives me the ability to see the secrets locked away in someone's heart. She's just staring at him going, what the fuck are you talking about? If I can remove the locks and I can uncover their secrets.
I didn't know you had a magical item like that.
It looks like this lady knows something about what happened. I'll just use my Magatama and undo her Cyclops. Huh? I can't see the locks anymore.
The color of the stone looks different.
That's funny. Maybe it's just out of juice. Oh, is that why we need Thingy back? Is that why we get you-know-who back? Because she needs to put juice into the Magatama? Because I know Maya doesn't come back till game 6, so I know who's coming back. A certain girl I know poured her spiritual power into it for me. Without that power, I can't undo the Cyclops.
No way.
So, Pearl's coming back.
Oh, I do have to keep quiet about it anyway. I've never been any good at keeping secrets. But I did promise, so I guess I better keep my mouth shut.
Who did you promise what to?
No comment. Now go away.
Just when I thought we could find more about the case. Let's go and try and find some other way. I guess we'll find something.
Okay. And you'll still have to do Pearl's voice. Oh my god, yes. I guess we have to leave then. Anybody else? Are we gonna get to see the penguin again? It's gonna be me fucking dying in the back. Give me a sec.
Detective Fulbright's gone. Looks like the police's investigation's over too.
That's not bad. I was hoping to get a little bit more out of him. Oh. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh no, this is the rapper dude. But I'm still gonna give him a Cornish accent because it's so much funnier to give him a Cornish accent. Is that someone rapping? Rifle, your time to make me so. Oh, your rifle just come back to me. We are made together and sing cree cree cree. What is with this guy rapping and making strange bird sounds? Who's there? You didn't hear me rapping, did you? Well, maybe. Just do me a favour and pretend you didn't hear nothing. Fine by us, and who might you be? I'm Marlon Rhymes, I'm an animal keeper here. The aquarium's already closed today, so at least I'm pretty sure it is.
Pretty sure? You don't sound so certain. Oh, you new here?
That's right. Oh, you pretty good guess. Who are you guys? I'm Phoenix.
And I'm Athena. We're lawyers and we're gonna represent Orla by taking her case to court and proving she's innocent.
You're serious? You want to defend an Orca in court? Oh, but if you're here for Orla, that must make you friends with Sasha's. Sorry if I came across rude. Sounds like he's friends with Sasha. Sometimes when I'm by myself, I like to rap to pass the time, especially when I'm around the animals I love.
I love animals too, especially marine creatures like dolphins.
I like marine teachers too, but just the ones you can eat. Phoenix! You're not helping! People who like animals are good people, that's what I always say. If there's anything I can do for you two, just say the word. I just started working here though, so I don't know how much help I can be.
Mr. Rhymes is pretty friendly.
Yep, friendly and agreeable. Please help. What has he seen in those eyes?
So what exactly do you do here as an animal keeper?
Mainly I clean the place and feed the animals. Wiping all the glass takes forever. Ooh. I can imagine. This tunnel alone must take most of the day. Once to prep the food the animals eat, that's like the hardest part of all.
You mean it's really difficult to get the hang of?
Nah. I'm a vegetarian, so cutting meat and fishing meat and stuff creeps me out a bit. Now, that's something I never expected to hear from a pirate. Do you know anything about the incident that took place this morning? One of our guests saw what happened and started screaming. Came running, but by the time I got there, I couldn't see the Orca nor the captain.
Speaking of the captain, what was he like?
Like a strong captain who can turn a wild bunch of ruffians into the great pirates. Always treating us fairly and equally, human and fish alike, the real deal. What are you crying for?
I'm not crying, it's just, well, I can feel your heart crying, that's all.
What are you talking about? I'm not crying either. I guess I won't mention that his eyes are puffier than a pair of pufferfish. Bet Sasha and our vet Dr. Crab are even more upset by his death. Dr. Crab is a new character. This aquarium has a resident vet? Of course they're gonna have a vet. Hold up, boy, I haven't seen Dr. Crab this morning. Staff are supposed to stay put. Night shift has been on duty since last night, but they won't let us go home. Sasha even had to get special permission to go out looking for a lawyer this morning.
We haven't seen anybody who looks like a vet.
Okay, so we haven't seen...
Were you rapping something about looking for a weapon earlier? A rifle?
No, not a weapon. Rifle's the name of one of our penguins.
A penguin? Why would you name a penguin something like that?
What the fuck am I looking at? Prepare for the battle, prep for the war. Little lady rifle going even to score. You think you can escape with your pride? Nuh-uh, you're gonna be straight up denied. What the fuck is this? What am I doing? What? Okay. Anyway, that's what she's like, so we named her Rifle. Okay, but did you have to wrap it? It's just how we roll.
Does Rifle wear a backpack by any chance?
That's the one, so you've seen her, always running away. Such a good runner, we decided to put her to work delivering frighteners.
Do you really want a dangerous penguin like that running loose?
The Rifle's not dangerous, she only attacks people she don't like.
When we ran into her earlier, she didn't attack us. She sort of just ignored us, actually.
I have an idea. If you run into Rifle, would you mind feeding her for me? She didn't come back to the pool at feeding time like usual, so I've been looking for her. She loves the smell of fish, so she might come over to you if you have some. Rhymes looks like he was an unholy child of Michael Jackson. Oh my god, yes.
I would love to feed a penguin. That'd be alright, right, boss?
I don't mind as long as you carry the fish. A fish. A large quantity of fish for feeding Rifle. Not surprisingly, it has a fishy smell.
P.U., it smells so fishy.
Really? What a shocker. Thankfully, I've got a cold, so besides Rifle, I've been looking small fry. Is that another penguin? Nah, she's a friend I made, a high school girl. Went off looking for Rifle somewhere and she hasn't been back. Okay, so this is Pearl.
Is she your girlfriend?
What? No! Sasha's the one I...
So you like Miss Buckler?
Oh, I really respect her, but we have different tastes in music, by more the way she lives her life. It's not like I like her, it's more complicated than that. Wait, I'm gonna sneeze. It's like I took my hay fever tablet. It's like, holy shit, this sneeze has been awful today. This is just gonna be a compilation of me sneezing in this bloody game. I'm pretty sure that all adds up to like. She tries to put on a brave face. We think the captain's death isn't her hardest of all. It was our human show partner that got killed by that orca.
So you think Orla really did it?
Well, I can understand how Sasha feels. But she's the only one of us who doesn't think the orca did it.
I see.
I guess it really isn't easy to believe in someone who can't speak up for herself. I put my hoodie back on, it's getting cold again. Got goosebumps at my bloody...
Got goosebumps at my bloody sleeves.
Wee. There we go, cool. Let me know if you see Rifle or Small Fry. Small Fry said she was gonna go check the orca pool. Maybe we'll head back there then. Okay, so this is when we have to do Pearl's voice. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Orca pool. Oh my god, it's been like an hour and we haven't even finished investigating the first bit. There's something on the left side of the pool that wasn't here. Looks like an electronic sword. You're back. Hi Sasha, what's with this strange sword? Has it got the whistle on it? That's a walkie-talkie. It's probably Rifle's.
Wait, Rifle can use a walkie-talkie?
I love the idea of, so I think somebody used the, walkie-talkie to maybe send her a signal in some way. Always running away, so we attached a walkie-talkie to her. We can hear the sounds around her, we can usually guess where she is. But now if she drops the walkie-talkie on the floor, every member of the crew has one too, so we can communicate back and forth. We can even use them to broadcast to specific parts of the aquarium. Yeah, okay, so I think somebody broadcasts the signals to the walkie-talkie.
If Rifle's walkie-talkie is here, then Rifle might still be here too. Come on, wherever you are. Eek!
Is she taking the fish?
You okay?
You have to be careful around pools or you might slip right in. Is she taking the fish?
I'm more afraid of my heart jumping out of my chest.
Oh, rifle. Is that riding an Orla? Is that rifle?
You're right. Come here, rifle.
Present the fish.
Oh, she ignored me. Why doesn't that penguin like me?
Now you've scared rifle away with all the yelling.
Well, I'm not giving up. I'll make the penguin like me, but that's the last thing I do.
Hey, get back here, you little pipsqueak!
Oh my god. Ah!
Oh, sorry, Rifle, but at least you seem all right.
That's the voice actor from the anime!
Oh.
Yeah, Pearl's voice actor is the voice actor from the anime. Because I remember the anime blooper of
Please help us, Jesus Christ.
and that was the Pearl. Oh, she hasn't got a big ass forehead anymore. She's grown into a normal person. Also, is she like 15 now?
Mr. Nick, I haven't seen you in ages.
There we go. She looks exactly the same except, like, they removed her forehead. Could Pearls we talked about the small fry Mr. Rhymes was talking about?
Congrats on your return to lawyering. I've been thinking about stopping by your office for a visit to congratulate you.
Yeah, I can't go too high, but I think that's fine because she's older now. This is Pearl Fane. I call her Pearls. She might dress a little funny, but that's because she's a spirit medium, a real prodigy with great power. I've known her since she was little, and she sometimes comes to the office to visit. She's a little older than Trucy, so she's been like a big sister to her. So she's 16, 17.
I guess everyone here knows Mr. Nick then. He's such a nice guy, don't you think?
Is she trying to be my big sister now too? What are you doing here, Pearl?
My summer camp is here on a field trip. I've never been I've never been to such a big aquarium before, so I was really looking forward to it. But then that incident happened, and the police just finished questioning me.
I see.
Mr. Nick, who's the lady next to you?
I'm Athena.
I'm a new lawyer at the Right Anything Agency.
What? Yes, indeed. That's the noise the orca makes. Orca.
How do you do? I'm Pearl. My cousin and my friends call me Pearly. Pearly it is then. Nice to meet you. So, how'd the two of you meet?
Well, you know how I used to travel to Europe to study their legal systems, Pearls? Wait. Oh, okay. Gonna quickly blow my nose again. Oh my god. This girl is annoying me today. Bloody annoying me. Ah! Give me a second. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the head pats. I apologize today because my I love how I was doing alright all week and then today it's like nah. It's like today, yeah, it's annoying me today. You know how I used to travel to Europe to study their legal systems? I met Athena on one of those trips.
So tell me more about how the two of you met in Europe.
I thought I was supposed to be asking you the questions here.
A long time ago, Mr. Wright helped me out of a difficult jam. And that's when I started thinking about becoming a lawyer like him. So you're like her mentor, Mr. Nick?
Yep, something like that, I guess. Oh, she's doing the Maya poses.
Mr. Wright's the whole reason I am who I am today.
I just realized I've turned the mic up way too loud. Holy shit. When did my mic turn up? I put you there. Why have you turned up again? I was like, what the fuck? There we go. That works. I was like, I swear I just turned my mic up way too loud and I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, I was like, I messed up in the settings. Me too. I was like, wait a minute. Did I just turn my mic up too loud? Yeah. It's supposed to be minus 3.6 decibels. Why did it just go to 1 all of a sudden?
He was the one who told me my knowledge of psychology could help people in court. Gee, Mr. Nick. It looks like you've become a real adult since the last time I saw you.
I've always been an adult the entire time I've known you, Pearl.
Whee! Would you look at that? Rifle loves you.
She sure does seem to be attracted to Pearl.
I'm glad she likes me. Penguins are adorable, aren't they? I've even bought myself a little penguin calendar here at the aquarium gift shop. I leave it hanging from my bag already. How cute! A calendar in the shape of a penguin.
Penwing!
The calendar's a real hit with all our female visitors. I even have one myself. But the rest of the staff thinks it's too cutesy.
How dare you! I guess it doesn't fit the whole rough and tumble pirate image very well, but that's a very good But, why does this calendar smell kind of like fish?
What do you mean, Mr. Nick? Please don't be rude.
Uh-oh, I got Pearl's mad. It smells fishy for some reason. Has it been inside the fish bucket? Who gave it to you? So you were looking for Rifle too?
Yup. I was trying to help Mr. Marlin, the animal keeper. Come here, Rifle, come on.
She went towards Orla instead.
Oh, come on, why can't I get Rifle to like me?
Maybe you should quit chasing after her with the scowl of yours.
Mr. Nick, how could you speak to a lady so rudely?
Pearl's power, strength, yes! I got Pearl's mad again! Why don't you try and get Rifle to take some food from you?
Great idea. Now just the thing to present her to.
Okay, and then we present the fish. And then...
Rifle, I have a present for you.
When I see that right hand rising, all I see is Nick's PTSD. Oh my god, yeah, the time that like she's punched him.
I have a present. It's chock filled with love. Here you go.
Oh, she took it.
Orla, my love-filled fish. At least it looks like she enjoyed it, though.
Wait.
I think Orla and I just had a bonding moment. Friendship blossoming with the exchange of some food. Isn't it moving, Mr. Nick?
Oh, that's a new one. It's animated now. I think moving might be going a bit far. That's a new sprite. Well, it's not a new sprite, but it's an updated version of it. How'd you get Rifle to come to you so easily? I heard Rifle was attracted to the smell of fish.
You saying I smell like fish?
Maybe just a little, yes.
I guess I need to change my clothes.
I wonder why Pearl smells like she's holding a bucket of fish. Is she holding a bucket of fish? Orla doesn't usually want to eat at this time of day. We've even been giving her more food than normal or regular meal times. Something like, yippee! Yeah, I expected Pearl to be far more excited to see Nick, but I think it's because of the fact that, like, Pearl actually talks to him. Pearl is one of the only people who actually comes up to his office and talks to him. Is there something wrong with Orla's feeding habits lately? Something's weird. The new guy Marlin feeds all the animals besides Orla. The captain or your trainer are responsible for feeding her. It's the captain's turn to feed Orla this morning. Did he not get to feed her?
But Orla keeps coming to me and signaling she's still hungry. She wants my fish chock filled with love.
How long are you going to keep saying that? She sure is excited to make a new friend, though. I don't think the captain would have forgotten to feed Orla. Okay. So did he die before he could?
Rifle and that big creature certainly seem to love each other.
This is Orla the Orca. Rifle and Orla are best friends. They belong together like a clownfish and sea anemone. Care to phrase that in a way us non-biology majors can understand?
So this orca's the suspect. I read in the book once that orcas eat penguins.
Don't you worry about that. Orla here's really gentle. She never eats anything but fish. Wait. Penwing. Oh? She's no sweetheart. As a matter of fact, she even tolerates Rifle picking on her. It's true, she does seem very gentle. She hardly seems like a killer whale.
As lawyers, we have to do everything we can to save this beautiful, gentle creature. I'm gonna defend her in court. She's quite the defendant, isn't she?
She's the biggest defendant we've ever had. Literally. Oh, Pearl, I have a big favour to ask.
What is it, Nick?
It's about my Magatama. Its spiritual power seems to have vanished.
That Magatama brings back memories. I remember pouring my spiritual power into it. So many years ago. Well, I guess that's why it's almost out now.
There you go. I closed my eyes. It's yours now.
There you go, Nick.
You should be fine now. I thought she was gonna, like, hold it or something, but no. Thanks, Pearls. Now I can break cyclocks again.
I'm glad I could help. Well, I guess I'll get by Mr. Marlin now. I have to bring Rifle to him.
Bye.
Pearl seems so right at home with this aquarium.
You're right, but didn't you say this was her first time here? Apparently, that girl was in the staff corridor early this morning. Boy, the detective was questioning her. What was Pearl doing in the staff corridor? Mr. Wright, why did you need a rock charged? The rock committed the murder, that's why. I mean, hypothetically, if you throw it, do what the Vikings did or whatever, like, I can't remember what, like, group of people it was. Was it the Romans who did it? When it was like, you can charge a rock with murder, or you could charge an axe with murder, because the axe was the one that hit the person. We thought she was Marlin's friend. The staff corridor, huh? Something about that doesn't sit well with me. Oh no, is Pearl the suspect?
Well, if it bothers you, why don't you just ask her about it?
Good idea. Let's go catch up with her. Go to the aqua tunnel. Come on. Looks like Mr. Rhymes and Pearls are talking. He's doing his rapping stuff. Clutch with the assist, really? I'm not rapping this. I'm not doing this. Okay. I sure hope the Magatama wasn't dumbed down. It would be a sure tragedy.
It was my pleasure. See you again sometime, Rifle.
Cree. Let's go, Rifle. See ya, small fry. I don't know why. Yeah, I think this works for him.
Nick, I didn't see you there.
Tell me why you were there. Hey, Captain, how you doing? We're playing the pirate case of Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. It's the DLC case, which means there's basically no plot. Aw, oh, dang it. Yeah, this dice has not hit 100 yet. Yeah, this is a pirate case. This is from Dual Destinies, game number 5. This is the this is the quote-unquote DLC case, which means it has no, like, plot relevance to any of the main story. So it's just kind of, it's not on its own case. We have the fun thing of having to defend an orca today.
You and Mr. Rhymes seem like pretty good friends.
Yeah, we gotta defend an orca. Could you tell me more about your relationship?
Huh? Well,
Oh, no, not Cyclops. How many? Oh, it's just one. Oi! Oi, Captain. Why do I see a Cyclops?
I'm sorry, Nick. I really shouldn't talk about it.
I really don't feel right about digging into Pearl's affairs, but she was here at the aquarium at the time of the incident. Whatever she's hiding could help us in court. Sorry, Pearl, but I'll have to use my Magatama on you. Okay, cool. Okay, what's the craziest thing you've had? Okay, at least it's just one and not like 5. And I've seen black ones as well. A lock on a person's heart that only I can see. The deeper the secret is hidden, the more locks there will be. Pearl's only has one lock, so I should be able to undo it fairly easily. But if I make a mistake, I'll be locked in a loop and I won't be able to move forward. Okay, it's time to give it a try. Relation to Rhymes. Okay. You have to tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes.
There's no relationship.
The Magatama is better in Dual Destinies. It only lets you when you actually do it rather than guessing. What? No, because it's better to... Because there's some cases in which, like, you can do the first 2 and then it lets you basically know what you're aiming for the third thing. How is that better? It's slightly more hand-holdy. I hope they change it in Spirit of Justice to be less hand-holdy.
We visited the aquarium and animal keeper.
But there are areas where ordinary visitors don't get to go. You were here before the incident, weren't you? Staff corridor.
Take that!
Okay.
That's right. But how do you know?
Someone told me you were there. I got confused and went the wrong way.
I didn't know it was a corridor just with staff. That's all it was. I didn't have anything to do with Marlin.
Sounds reasonable. I guess I'd better move on to my next topic. There's something else I've been wondering about, Pearls. Thank you. Thank you. I'm having the fun time of having a cold today. It's like me going, oh god. Why do you smell like fish? You can't ask a lady that, Phoenix.
What makes you think I smell like fish?
Well, there's a certain someone who convinced me it wasn't my imagination. The penguin, I think.
Take that!
It's gonna be the calendar, right?
Rifle?
She's apparently very attracted to the smell of fish. Rifle didn't want anything to do with Athena, although she had a bunch of fish. So why was Rifle so attracted to you? You're not just sexist, Phoenix. Nixie's the red lock, Pearl. Don't play such games with me.
I don't know.
It looks like she's still not ready to talk about it. You had an object with you that smelled fishy too. In fact, I think this has something to do with your secret, the calendar.
Take that!
The fishy smelling calendar had something to do with your secret.
I dropped it in the bucket of fish. I can't lie to you, Nick.
I've played these games before.
I'll tell you about me and Mr. Marlin and about the calendar.
Okay, go. Success! Phew, it was only one lock, but it sure took some work. Relation to Rhymes, okay. Please tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes.
I became distracted by the gift shop as soon as we got to the aquarium. Or I knew that everyone else had moved on and I got lost. I was embarrassed to be lost at my age.
Oh, Pearl, I knew big crowded places are hard for you.
I panicked and went down the wrong corridor. I ended up in the food prep room and that's where I met Mr. Marlin. I started him when I called out to him. He jumped so much he startled me too. I lost my balance and fell.
Oh, that's why the fish is in her hair!
I spilled so many fish all over the floor.
I guess that explains why you smell fishy, pardon the pun.
My calendar fell off my bag and got buried in the fish.
It doesn't explain why Pearls wants to keep it a secret. Why'd you hide it then? Why did you want to hide your meeting with Rhymes?
I didn't want him to get in trouble over food sanitation regulations because of me. And Marlin said he didn't want anyone to know he was in the food prep room.
Why not? What was he doing in there?
Before he spoke to him, he was staring at a calendar. But because of me, he dropped his calendar too. We had to search for it among the fish.
Wait a minute. This calendar of yours,
It already has writing in it. It does? But I didn't write anything in it yet.
yeah, it's like, she's stuck between she's 9 and 16. How old is she in this one? Is she 16, I think? 17? Kay looks older than her, and Kay is younger than her. Same with Sebastian the Best. She's the same age as Clavia was when Phoenix, like, fought against him for the first time. Are you kidding me?
There's something written here on today's date. Meet the captain at the Orca pool at 7. Name and calendar Mr. Marlin's got mixed up.
About what time did you run into Mr. Rhymes?
I think it was about 10:15 when he had the info desk. And as I was lost. Mr. First went into the prep room about 10:10.
I see. Do you mind if I hang on to this calendar for a while? Yeah, she's 17? I don't know anyone who talks like this at 17. Might be a clue to how the victim's movements before he was killed.
Alright, but be sure to give it back to Mr. Marlin later, okay?
Yeah, I would give her at best 14 with that look. Now maybe I'm ready to remove Mr. Plume's Cyclops too. Okay, cool. Now we need to go to the Pub of Danger. I'm hoping there's only 4 locations here, honestly. But I think there might be 5. Okay, there's also one character we haven't met yet, so... You people again, you're becoming quite the nuisance. If that veterinarian won't come out, I might have to get up and leave.
Veterinarian? Is that the Dr. Crab Rhymes was talking about?
Dr. Crab, really?
He likes to shut himself up in the back room and won't come out. But I don't think he's even in there, so I'm ready to go home.
She sure seems to know a lot about the workings of the aquarium, and maybe a little something about the incident this morning, too.
There's no time to be standing there thinking to yourself. It's time to put your psychedelic clock skills to work and uncover your secret.
That's Psych-Lock, Athena. Psych-Lock. Okay, cool. Present Magatama. I want you to tell me the secret you're hiding.
It would mean breaking my promise.
I don't know who made this promise to, but you will tell me. You're not an aquarium employee, and yet here you are after the place is closed. Right, guys, I'm eating an apple. Which would mean you are connected to the incident involving the owner somehow.
No, I don't know anything about any incident involving the owner.
No, I think you do. I have a piece of evidence that suggests you do know something. The camera, I'm assuming.
Take that!
According to Detective Fulbright, this shows the orca attacking the victim, and because it said to return it here, then absolutely it's yours. The person in this footage is wearing an outfit just like yours, Mr. Plume. Oh yeah, because she's also in the footage, that works.
I suppose there is no hiding the bombshell figure.
I think I can guess why you're here at the... You aren't simply a visitor to the aquarium. What you really are is... one of these two, I'm assuming. A witness, then. I think she's a reporter who's a witness, right? You're a visitor who also happens to witness the death of owner Jack Shipley.
I want to sit, but I promise the police.
It's not good for you to keep things inside, you know. I'm sure you'll feel much better once you get it all out.
I give up, I'll tell you everything.
Woohoo! Yeah. This goes into the point in the Magatama. It's convenient to do it all at once, but it doesn't feel rewarding. Yes. It's like, oh, okay, we know when we need to do it. We know exactly when we're doing these things. But because of the fact that it doesn't feel rewarding when we do it, when we're doing it all at once. She wants to tell me, why couldn't she have just done it?
I think anyone would agree I held it in for as long as I could, but I couldn't be expected to withstand the commoner's badgering.
Calm yourself, Mr. Plume. That's top-class badgering to you. The blue badgering.
You are correct, I witnessed the killer wear his crimes with my own eyes.
Yeah, what happens in court to this woman?
You got a problem with that, blue boy?
Mr. Plume's anger is so powerful. Even I feel like I'm about to explode. I have to do something quickly.
Please don't explode on me. Okay, why are you here? Could you start with telling me what you saw?
I witnessed the very moment the killer whale attacked the victim. I told the police what I saw as well. I'm the sort of person who simply can't rest until the truth is known.
So both Mr. Plume's statement and the footage point to Walla's guilt.
Pardon me, but you seem pretty pleased you witnessed it.
Pleased? Shame on you. But I'm happy about an innocent man's death.
Of course not, I just don't get the sense you were afraid of Orla. It's more like you were interested.
Are you... You know, I wasn't sure, but I was thinking that maybe... Are you perhaps one of my fans? Is that how you knew? That I am the non-fiction writer, Norma de Plume?
Of course, yeah, Norma de Plume is what you... Yeah, it's an author's name. Norma de Plume, author's name, hooray. Oh, she an author, not a reporter. I thought she was originally a reporter, but...
That Norma de Plume.
So, big fan?
No, I've never heard of her.
Well, now you've figured me out, there's no sense in trying to hide who I am. Talking to fans is part of a righteous duty, after all.
But I'm not a fan, I tell you.
Anything else? Non-fiction writer. So what exactly have you written, Mr. Plume?
Oh my, you mean to say you truly aren't familiar? I write the truth. I take great pride in my craft. I've been gathering information on Orla for a year now. I've been very worried about her tendencies. Today, my concern was proven to be justified.
Orla isn't violent, she's sweet and gentle.
The moment you let your guard down with the killer whale, chomp. Egyptian Aquarium has always denied the killer whale's violent streak. It's been rumored to attack people.
But rumors are rumors, they aren't true.
I realize that. I don't know why I'm going German now. That's not where I was going to go before. I only write the truth, which is why I question the owner directly. He refused to allow my research, and I even had the audacity to say to me, "You're nothing but a nuisance coming here day after day. Don't ever come back here again." Sounds like her research was a bit much to take.
But then, how'd you get in here if you've been blacklisted?
I have my methods. Oh, this lady is absolutely shameless.
We won't let you speak badly of her. We're going to defend her.
I'm only stating what I saw with my very own eyes. I came to the aquarium to observe the killer whale, but on my way, I heard its cries.
You can hear Orla from the visitors' corridor?
There are speakers near the ceiling. Apparently the speakers are the killer whale sounds. In any case, I approached her and I heard its cries. When I arrived, I saw something terrifying. The killer whale stealing the swashbuckler hat the owner was wearing. And in the moment it bit him and shook him mercilessly within its jaws. Oh, I think he did maybe drown, and the orca brought him up to the surface. Orla bit the owner to death, but there's no, like, teeth marks. And just as we trust, so I take it Mr. Plume is telling you what she saw. Fulbright, I guess you've already heard it too. When we took her statement, as you heard, I'm afraid the accidental death is really the only thing it could be. And the dangerous creature cannot be allowed to harm anyone again. She's not dangerous. But the prosecutor's office said the case didn't have enough merit to go to trial. There was one prosecutor, though, who exposed an interest in the case. Really? Could we have that prosecutor take a look at the investigation reports? Fortunately, I doubt even he'd take action without evidence of a homicide. I understand how you feel, Mr. Lawyer, but maybe you should give up on this one. Is it Payne, Edgeworth, or Blackwell? Who is it? Is it Payne, Edgeworth, or Blackwell? Because it could be bloody any of them. Not a chance. We'll just re-examine the crime scene and strengthen our case. That's your version of justice. I won't stop you.
We won't rest until we find proof it wasn't an accidental death. Let's go, right? Time to check out the crime scene one more time.
Okay, cool. July 20th. Ship-shaped aquarium. Orca pool.
Alright, let's start the re-examination pronto. I'm gonna go check out that mess in the back one more time.
Bye. Wait, no run. Oh. Did she fall in? You okay? Didn't look like she tripped, but. Oh, she's in the 3D mode. Oh.
I slept.
Oh, there's a. Orla? What is it? Ah! It's the volleyball segment. She crashed into all the stuff behind her. So this is the volleyball.
Oh. I tried to get out of the way, but all I did was slip and fall again.
Me. That was a pretty amazing wipeout. You hurt at all?
I'm okay, but why did Orla spike the ball at me? After all the fish I gave her, I thought she liked me.
Maybe she thought you were the main entree.
Haha, very funny.
In any case, let's give the ball back to Orla. Looks like everything got shifted around when it fell on it.
You're right. I guess there are things that we couldn't see before.
Like another ball. I guess Orla really likes them.
There's something new by the outline of the body.
We better take a good look around. Okay, cool. Not that one. Okay, we just gotta look there closer. Oh my god, it's been an hour and a half. We haven't even finished the first investigation segment. Holy shit. Anyway. But that's new.
That child is hurt.
Is that like a thing? Oh.
What calling that? It's just a dummy. Oh. Is it we're gonna have to match the teeth marks?
I mean, of course it is. I was just testing your response to an emergency.
Well, I guess we found out you don't bluff well under pressure.
I guess I'll just have to keep practicing then. I wonder what the dummy's for, anyway.
Well, that, we use it to treat Orla. Smaller than a human, but it does the job. Carnash, some more tricks can be pretty dangerous, so Orla practices them on the dummy first. You get the tricks, those bite marks, dangerous. So yeah, so we're gonna have to compare them.
Look at this mark. What do you suppose it is?
That's where we stand when we want to play volleyball with Orla. Volleyball, huh? We stand there, she'll spike the ball right at us.
So when Orla spiked the ball at me, that was one of her tricks? Does it mean she hates me?
Nah, wanted to play with you. Loves volleyball. She used to play with the captain all the time.
Aww.
Sasha looks so sad. Yeah, the doll is just creepy. With the fact that like it's got bite marks in. Time to snap out of it. There's no time to be dejected and mopey.
That's right. Time to put on a smile and stay strong.
What's a blobfish? Or do I not want to know? Do you not know what a blobfish is, Phoenix? It's a very sad little boy. It's just sad. And that's the sword from the top bit, right? There's a broken sword here.
The tip of the blade is missing. I guess it broke off.
Don't tell me it happened when Athena fell over.
You better not be trying to pin the blade on me.
Blade? Blame? What? No, of course not.
No use trying to hide it. It's written all over your face. Besides, the broken part isn't even here.
It's inside the captain. Oh no. I better watch what I think. I'll get every little thing thrown back in my face. Anything else? Oh, another ball. And a life ring as well. Looks like we just found that giant octopus prop's missing leg.
I bet you could get a whole lot of carpaccio from a giant leg like that. Let's go to the ocean and try and catch a giant octopus of our own.
But even if we did catch one, how are we gonna plan to slice it up?
Ein Problem. That's what man invented chainsaws for.
I've never seen anyone so hellbent on chomping down on some octopus. Well, I doubt we could catch one that big anywhere near the shore anyway.
The more roadblocks you throw up, the more I want to do it, you know? Can't wait to get started.
It appears Operation Discourage Insanity has backfired. Okay, anything else that's new? Oh, there's like a spot thing here. What's this? A coin?
Mr. Right, there's blood on it.
Oh shit, were we right with like coin to the back of the head? Oh shit.
Do you think it could be the victims? What was it doing all the way over here in the first place?
I'm not sure, but now we've found blood outside the pool. It might help us prove there's more to this case than just accidental death.
You're right. Orla certainly can't leave the pool after all.
Oh. Take a look at this. There are a few coins around the body here too.
But where'd they go? They aren't here anymore. You don't think somebody picked them up, do you?
Maybe. Would you happen to know anything about this coin, Sasha? Well, I guess I missed one. Just finished cleaning up the rest of them. You picked up all of the coins? That's right, after the police finished their investigation, they gave me the go-ahead. I haven't found them all yet, though, so I'm missing a few.
Well, if they aren't beside the pool, maybe they're in the pool. Let's go to the ladder over there and take a peek at the bottom of the pool.
Okay, now we have to go to the ladder. Oh. I can't see anything from here. I'll have to take a look while I'm by the ladder. Okay, so I have to move around. Oh, there are coins at the bottom of the pool. Look, I think I see something on the bottom of the pool.
I knew it. Want me to go down and check?
You can't jump in dressed like that. You'd be drowned under the weight of your clothes.
No, I won't. I'm a pretty good swimmer, you know.
Be that as it may, the pool's really deep. I doubt you can hold your breath that long. But maybe Sasha can? No, I can't swim. Phew! Phoenix, look at all these coins I found at the bottom. Thanks, Sasha. So there really were more of them down there.
You seem to be finding them all over. I wonder how many there are altogether.
Including the ones I put away. There are 300 for the show. Sounds like they'd be heavy. About 7 pounds, I'd say. A little lighter than a stringfish. Better go put these coins away where they belong. So somebody maybe drowned him with the coins. 7 pounds of coins scattered on the scene. One of them with blood. They have to be related to the case. I wonder how the blood got on that one coin. Could it be... Remember how Fulbright said they couldn't find a murder weapon? What if these coins were the weapon? Yeah, they used the bag and like hit him with it. And that's what caused the wound on the back of his head. Is that somebody grabbed the bag of coins, or like at least a couple of them, because they literally weigh 7 pounds, and like swung at him on the back of the head.
How could a little coin kill a grown man?
Well, one coin by itself isn't much of a threat, but 300 together could definitely be used as a weapon. All you'd have to do would put them in a bag. If you put 7 pounds of coins in a bag and swung it, it'd make a pretty formidable blunt instrument, wouldn't it? Explain how blood got on this coin.
If that bag of coins is the weapon, we can use it to prove Orla's innocence.
Yeah. I don't see anything resembling a coin bag. Maybe the killer took it with him. It would certainly make it look like Orla did it if they did.
You know what I think? The bloody coin should be enough to prove this might be a murder.
It shows the possibility of a human killer rather than Orla.
This is just what we needed. Let's show this coin to Fulbright and to Plume.
Let's hope they're still at the pub. Oh, danger. Okay, so we have to go back there. Okay, so it's just sending us back there. Cool. Papa Danger, are they back there? You're back. So did you find anything? Of course he didn't. Remember, even if you don't succeed, it's the effort you make that's important. Is he trying to console me?
Let's show the evidence we found.
Right, because we won't let Orla be put down. Present the coin. I'm assuming we just have to present it. Please take a look at this blood-stained coin. Eek! Cease and desist at once. What kind of man shows Our Lady blood? She doesn't have to get so worked up. What are you terrorizing this lady with? Come on now, let's see it. We found this coin beside the Orca pool. We did see a large number of coins beside the pool, but not one with blood. We learned that there's 300 of these weighing about 7 pounds in total. What do you suppose would happen if a person was assaulted with that many coins? So you're saying the coins might have been used like some kind of blunt weapon? If the blood belongs to the victim, then yes, it's entirely possible. But I wouldn't call it decisive proof that the real culprit was human. You wouldn't? Why not? Because there'd have to be something to put the coins in to make them into a weapon. I mean, there's bags bloody everywhere. And or could have hit him with like a glass bottle or something. I mean, there's glass bottles everywhere here. Without that something, it's not going to be enough to pass muster? Murder? What was that word there that we just saw? Muster. Not murder. But I will say your theory does seem to warrant further investigation. I'll call the prosecutor's office and ask to reinvestigate from a possible criminal angle. You will? Thank you so much.
I really hope Fulbright can convince them.
Yeah, who are we getting as a prosecutor? You won't believe the answer I got. When I explained your passion for this case and the police's investigation, they said the prosecutor I mentioned would be willing to take this to court. So does that mean a new suspect has emerged? I'm afraid not. To be frank, Prosecutor Blackwell says he just wants to prove that Orca's guilt in court. Yay, Blackwell's back!
What? It's Blackwell again?
That's fine, Detective. Thanks for arranging this for us. I must say you're taking this rather calmly. Defending Orla in court was my idea from the start. I'll do whatever it takes to save her. In that case, I'll do whatever I can to see that the justice is served. Mr. Bloom, will you be a witness for the prosecution? A trial for a killer whale? I've never heard of such recklessness. I will reveal the truth about the killer whale and write it. Huh, sounds like a plan. Now if you'll just come along with me. We have to prepare for tomorrow and I still have to arrange for an autopsy. Oh, I look forward to tomorrow.
Until then, blue lawyer and yellow fan. Boom. Ow, you shot me.
I am not a fan.
Well, at least you managed to get the case to go to trial.
But how in the world do we defend an orca in court?
To be honest, I'm not really sure myself. Plus, Mr. Plume said all a bit the victim.
This sure isn't going to be easy. But I love a challenge.
And we ought to be just fine. I guess I should go over that swashbuckler spectacular what you were watching this morning.
We can have a formal viewing back at the office.
There's nothing decisive against Orla in that security tape, but that doesn't mean much. I'll just have to find a more concrete way to save Orla at tomorrow's trial, or else. Oh my god, it's almost been 2 hours, and we're only on the first section of the trial. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna just wait until we get some music, and then I'm gonna quickly BRB so I can just quickly nip to the bathroom because it's been like 2 hours. There we go. I'm gonna just quickly do this. I'm gonna get another drink, nip to the bathroom, go get your snacks. I will be like 2-ish minutes. There we go. Oops, sorry. I don't know whether your DVD bounce worked with the BRB screen, so I'm just gonna do it on... In 50 seconds, I'll do the DVD bounce again. I'll do it so you don't have to waste your points. There we go. Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Wright.
Good morning. Chipper as ever this morning, I see.
I'm just thankful we actually get to have a trial for Orla. As a matter of fact, I just made a few laps around the courthouse to get extra pumped.
And I just splashed my face with some water to get the sleep out of my eyes. Oh my god, it's me.
I also queued the swashbuckler video so we can watch it anytime. DVDs.
I missed those. I just realized my screen was frozen. No. Oh my god, the 7 emote. Yes. Let me do the DVD bounce for you so that... There you go.
So it means you're not, like, wasting any of your points. Okay, cool.
It might just help our case. By the way,
You have some serious dark circles. Do you stay up late watching this?
what? Me? No, I just woke up early. I guess I need to cover him up. I get ragged enough as it is by Prosecutor Blackwell.
Speaking of being pumped, I'm pretty fired up for this trial too. It's been a while.
That explains why your hair is spikier than usual.
Silly Twitch. Yeah, Twitch does that sometimes where it's like, oh, I'm gonna like freeze the screen for no apparent reason. Thanks.
I mean, look at it. It's all super pokey and prickly and stuff. It's amazing.
Well, that was a compliment. Right? Right? Yay! Welcome back.
Good luck, Mr. Nick. I'll be cheering you on from the gallery.
Thanks, pals. It's been so long, I'm actually a little nervous. Good morning, Mr. Lawyer. No, that's Scottish. I keep getting Cornish and Scottish back, Mr. Cornish. I'm a cider drinker, I drinks it every day. Good morning, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh, Mr. Rhymes, you came to watch the trial?
Oh, yeah. Sasha's back at the aquarium with the orca, so I thought I'd better come here to watch for her.
Well, don't you worry. We're gonna win for Orla. Isn't that right, boss?
Right, one unprecedented trial coming right up. July 21st, 9:30 AM, District Court, courtroom number 4. I do like this section here with the 3 because they want to use their 3D models to their advantage. Welcome back, Captain. Woo! Court is now in session for the trial of Aura Shipley. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Must we waste words on this? Prosecutor Simon Blackwell. Known as the Twisted Samurai, he's a prosecutor who's also a convicted felon. Why the fuck is he allowed to stand in court? Didn't I literally say this the last time he was a prosecutor? That he should just not be allowed to be here? If my defense guy isn't allowed back in court after being like a convicted murderer, neither should this guy. They say he never conducts a trial without his loyal hawk Taka by his side. Now I'm curious, yeah. Thank you for the head pats. Yeah, now I'm curious. Mr. Wright, it's been quite a while since I've seen you like that. The lawyer image suits you. You look younger somehow. Yeah, I shaved, that's why. Thank you, Your Honor. And you look as young as ever yourself. Well, I have to keep up with you folks after all. How old is the judge? Because we don't know how old he is. He is just forever the same age. Has the defendant arrived in court yet? Surely you jest your boldness. Did you not receive the memo? The defendant, Aura Shipley, is an orca at the Shipshape Aquarium. An orca? Ah! The people in the background are whispering, what the actual fuck is this trial? Why did I sign up to go here? Arrangements for this trial were made only yesterday, so I didn't have time to review. Yes, you can become a lawyer if you are convicted of a crime, although it is a much more difficult process. Okay. Because I think he was a lawyer, and then he got convicted, and then he was like, I want to do lawyering again. But he's still in handcuffs, by the way. He just has a habit of breaking his handcuffs randomly, and I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's weird. But an orca? It's patently absurd. That would be different, I believe. Yeah, if he was a lawyer before. Direct your comments to the defense. He's the absurd fellow and insisted on defending the orca in court in the first place. Absurd or not, I will carry out my duty to defend my client. Your duty to defend your crying ant? Don't you mean your crying orca, Mr. Wright? If we are to proceed, we must treat the orca as we would any other defendant. Every soul, be it of man or beast, is of equal value. The question is whether that soul is painted in black or white. In my case, I'm pale enough, so I am in all black and white. Yeah, because I think they would have had their licenses revoked, and it maybe depends on the crime. I think he might have killed someone. Take Taka. He is as human in spirit as you or I. Why is he allowed he's allowed his emotional support eagle in court? bird. I don't know what bird that is. The real question is, am I in for more pain as always? Orca or not, I suppose the defendant is still a defendant. Then again, Ace Attorney hasn't exactly been the type to follow law properly. Yeah, to be fair, it is just Ace Attorney. And I vow to render my verdict fairly and impartially. Okay, cool. Now then, Blackwell, your opening statement, if you would. Okay. I suppose I can hardly leave it to someone who knew nothing of the defendant. Very well. Listen carefully. The Orca murdered the owner of Shipshape Aquarium in the aquarium's Orca pool. The Orca apparently toyed with the victim mercilessly as he died. A sadistic Orca, what a chilling thought. And where exactly is this defendant now? Inside this. Pulls out it. He's tiny. He's a very tiny Orca. A cell phone, Blackwell? Time marches on, with or without us. I borrowed this TV phone from the aquarium, which will allow us to interact with the Orca. A TV phone? Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. I'm FaceTiming the Orca as we speak. Sure. We will be able to view the defendant in question on this large monitor. Fulbright, please prepare for transmission. I'm also here. You got it, Blackwell. Yes, it is. This is the Orca case. This is the bloody Orca case. No, the DLC case is part of the trilogy now. So both games that were DLC on the 3DS are now part of the the remastered trilogy. Whether it's on Steam or on Switch or on stuff like that. This is technically case number 6, but because it comes between cases 2 and 3, we're playing it between cases 2 and 3 for some reason. We will proceed with the defendant on telecast. So that is the Orca that stands accused. Ah! Aw, she's waving a flipper at us. Maybe she's cheering us on. Orla, wish the Phoenix and Athena luck. Nom. Quite cute, isn't it? And this adorable creature is suspected of killing a man.
Orla's really pouring on the charm.
She is far from cute. She is a violent, reckless animal. That's right, the name's Bobby Fulbright, and I'll take over the explaining. I'm a reckless animal. If I could direct your attention to this diagram of the crime scene. Following the report of an Orca attack, the police raced over to Shipshape Aquarium. There we found a guest who says she saw the Orca and the victim from the visitors corridor. I hope this this trial is shorter than I hope it's shorter than the investigation. If not, we may have to separate this in 2 parts, and we may have to play case 3 next week alongside this one. As the witness is watching, the Orca suddenly went crazy and attacked the victim. The Orca was the only one there, therefore no one else could have committed the crime. It's not quite finished, but I have a portion of the autopsy report right here. I just realized I've not saved this entire time. Okay, there we go. Autopsy report added to the court record. Can't imagine the terror of being attacked underwater by such a large creature. Instant deaths from a brain contusion. There are signs of blunt force trauma. Under investigation. Okay. But attack it did. Prepare yourself for the grisly details, your boldness. The prosecution moves to introduce our witness, Fulbright. You got it, Blackwell. In justice we trust. One brave lady whose fine sense of justice compelled her to speak, coming right up. This character sure does exist. How dare you make me wait? Don't you know I'm a busy woman? I could have written an entire book for all the time I spent in that lobby. Prosecutor Blackwell?
Well, I am Norman de Plume, and I'm a non-fiction writer. Am I the only one who isn't telepathic here?
Looks like she can read into people's words just as well as I can read into people's hearts.
Not everything needs to be a competition, Athena.
Oh, what? Norma de Plume, the great non-fiction writer, Norma de Plume? I've read all your works and enjoyed them immensely. Your million seller, The Great Grief of the Great Thief, is one of my favorites.
Wait, she wrote about the Yatagarasu? Does this mean we're getting Investigations 3? Capcom Showcase. If not Ace Attorney 7, give us like Investigations 3. Give me a second, I'm eating lunch. Welcome to my stupid stream. They wrote about the Yatagarasu? Oh my god. Let us see older Kay. I really want to see older Eustace as well. That'd be such a cool thing. Will he still have long hair like his father? Or will he, like, cut his hair short? And he no longer looks like a pumpkaboo? Or will he go straight to Gorgeist territory? You are a fan. I could give you my autograph if you like.
Wait a second, I could swear you looked much different in the photos.
Well, I use one from 10 years ago, so the paparazzi won't harass me.
The judge seemed so shocked.
The visual disconnect must really be doing a number on his head. Could we get started, please? If I find you to be lacking, you will see your debut in my books.
Such harsh comments. Really must be Norma de Plume.
Who knew Mr. de Plume? Mr. Plume was so famous. Ms. de Plume. Off jabbering, tell the court what you saw and keep it brief. I would think you not to order me around. I'm perfectly willing to tell everyone what I witnessed. It is the moment of the murder.
Ooh. Very well then, please proceed with your testimony.
Give me a second. No, boop. There you go. I went to Ship Shape Aquarium to see the killer whale. As I was watching from the visitor's corridor, it went crazy. I saw the killer whale bite the victim with its huge mouth and deadly teeth. Attempting to remain calm, I reported the incident to the police. Okay. Okay.
Not a horrible defendant did that. Must be more vicious than it looks.
Now deliver your judgment so I may carry out the sentence.
Objection!
Some Regal objection. The defense would like to do some defending first, if that's all right. Must you drag this out with your tomfoolery?
Hold it! The defense always has the right to cross-examine the witness.
A fellow inmate told me just this morning, if you want something signed, all you need is the document and a witness. Yeah, he's currently in prison, but also defending. Prosecuting. I'm like, please don't bring Christoph back for this as well. I swear to God. There we go. Let me guess. They were convicted for contract fraud, right? All we need in this case is the evidence and a witness to convict. It's as simple as that. I'm not paying attention to your fucking puns, Phoenix. Looks like I guessed right. As Miss Sykes said, the defense has every right to cross-examine. Isn't that correct, Your Honor?
Of course, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
I shall relish the sight of you thrashing around in a vein. Oh, ads incoming, by the way. I went to Ship Shape Aquarium to see the killer. Okay. As I was watching the killer whale from the visitor's corridor, it suddenly went crazy. No, because we don't have anything from the autopsy report with the teeth. We don't have anything with the teeth. Just bruised. They weren't bitten, they were bruised. It would seem you're mistaken, Mr. Plume. I beg your pardon? The autopsy report does indeed say death thought to be a result of Orca attack, but the actual cause of death is contusion from head trauma, not being bitten. What? But But I'm sure the victim was bitten.
I don't believe that can be true. The security footage doesn't show anything of the
Objection!
kind. Just as I suspected. I knew you would peek at the footage behind Fulbright's back. Well, what did you expect when he wouldn't play nice and share? Unfortunately for you, the footage you saw was only one small part. Yesterday, after I decided to take this case to trial, I re-reviewed all the evidence. The evidence I gave to you for safekeeping. Okay, the camera. Guess the hawk is higher up on the pecking order than Fulbright is in Blackwell's book. Very well, let's review the footage. Okay, oh, that one. Watch this, it's a trick, isn't it? Orcas biting the victim. No, wait, no, because there's no teeth marks. There's bruising, but no teeth marks. I have to say, this appears to be very damning evidence. Security footage updated, cool.
No, I can't believe Orla really bit him.
And there is more. Look at this. Oh, it bit the coat, but not his body. There seems to be a strange bruise on the victim's wrist. Because the crime lab examined the bruise. What's important right now is evidence that points to the Orca as the killer. Look at the left side of the body. See the Orca's tooth marks in the victim's clothes. Well, unfortunately, there's no tooth marks in his body. It's just bruising. It's not... Give me a shot. There we go. It's just bruising, it's not... We have the autopsy report, though. Okay. They do appear to suggest she did indeed bite the victim. But we have the autopsy report! For fuck's sake! I told you so. Then the killer swam towards the surface with the victim. However, in the autopsy report, the cause of death is contusion from head trauma. And there's no bite marks! You are much too impetuous, right, Dono? Granted, the orca biting the victim was not the cause of death. The witness was mistaken. What explanation for what the witness saw? He was taken back up to the surface because the orca thought he drowned. Did I not say the orca toyed with the victim? After killing the victim, the defendant swam with his dead body in her mouth. No! It is like any other predator toying with its prey. That's not what it is, but okay.
Grr. Mr. Wright, the hearts of the people in the gallery are filled with fear of Orla.
So the defendant bit the victim after she killed him, but what if that's the case? We must still figure out how the defendant killed the victim. Blackwell, do you have a sound theory to give to the court? I wouldn't be standing here if I couldn't prove whether the orca's heart was black or white.
But Orla is black and white, her body, I mean, and pink.
Please try not to provoke Blackwell. This witness also observed the actual moment of the murder. Think back, word mistress. Think back to what you observed before the orca bit the victim. I see what you're driving at. What was the true moment of the murder, was it? Explain to it even a way the simpletons can understand. There you go, ordering me around, stop it! Whatever, I don't mind telling my story. I saw the killer right before I toyed with the body. I saw the moment he killed him by headbutting him. Okay. Orla killed the victim by headbutting him? And that's right, it rammed the victim over and over again. Recall the autopsy reports. Oh, recall the autopsy report stated there were bruises all over his body. Recall how persistent the defendant can be when she's attacking her prey. And we all just saw the killer rail headbutting the victim in the footage. Our footage backs up Mr. Plume's claim. Are we sure that's the victim there? Because that doesn't look like... It looks like a rock. It doesn't look like the victim. There's also something very important it doesn't show. The victim's body.
Now do you see what a menace this killer is?
Objection!
I'm sorry, but I can't allow your testimony to stand unchallenged. Looking at this footage, the Orca certainly seems to be headbutting something. But you'll notice that something is not the victim. Oh, she's having her Marilyn Monroe moment with the skirt. I really want to look away, but I can't. Even if it was the victim, you couldn't have seen him from where you were. Maybe he was taking the dummy up. That's what the dummy is.
What? Well,
yeah, where is the wind coming from? Welcome to Ace Attorney. They have just like a special vent there for people who are having a breakdown. On the witness stand. Like, oh my god.
I suppose not.
Mr. Plume, did you actually witness the victim getting headbutted by the defendant?
Let's see, all I remember is I recall a rock in the shape of a skull was obstructing my view.
You're admitting you couldn't see the victim.
Yes, I suppose I am. However, immediately after the headbutting, the victim came floating up. It came from behind the skull-shaped rock and his body was limp. What else could I think except the killer whale was headbutting the victim?
Yeah, it's like he could be headbutting to the rock because he could have just gotten stuck down there. But if you didn't actually see the moment of the attack, that's pure conjecture. Must I do everything around here?
How dare you speak rudely to me?
There's no need for hysterics. Clear your mind and recall how you reached your conclusion. Though you couldn't see what the orc was attacking, you didn't need to. Because you knew she was behaving exactly as she had only 1 year prior. What? 1 year ago?
That's it. That's how I knew the killer whale was headbutting the victim.
I'm sorry, could someone explain exactly what happened a year ago? If you must know, a very similar incident occurred only last year in which the defendant murdered her trainer. What? The orca murdered her trainer? What? Is this really true? This is not looking good for us.
It's all in this book.
That book, the Killer Whale. That's Mr. Plume's latest work. I think you're picking that up. Okay. I don't know who that is. Last year the defendant killed her trainer in the middle of a show. The orca headbutted and bit the victim. No, she bit the sword. Same thing she's accused of in this case. An orca killed 2 people. The thing is a menace. Guilty, guilty. I never want to go to the beach again.
Now everyone's even more convinced Orla did it.
We were doing so well, but now everyone in the room has a bad impression of Orla. I don't want to think she did it. It's hard to keep on believing in someone who can't even tell me her side.
Athena, you gotta believe in Orla. There's no way she killed anybody. You gotta save her, please. I'm begging you.
I'm begging you, please. Oh my gosh. Where are my tissues at? Gosh. My cold. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Cool. Hopefully the trials aren't too long. What am I doing doubting my client like this? This is the time to be strong.
I believe in Orla and I'm ready to fight for clients.
I mean, to be fair, I think we do have another. I'm assuming we have another investigation because we haven't met Crab yet. Unless we meet him in here. Don't you worry, Sasha. We won't give up on Orla and we'll defend her to the very end.
Thank you, both of you.
Wait. We are Orla's lawyers. Who else but us can save her? We can't give up on her now. For an instant, you were afraid of the orca, weren't you, right? When you saw the photograph of the victim, you turned paler than me. Oh my god, me! I'm pale! You saw right through me. It's obvious you have neither the guts nor the determination to defend her. It's true that Orla can't speak and I don't know her thoughts. But there's a certain someone who believes in Orla with all her heart. I respect the trust she has in Orla, so I'm willing to believe in Orla too. And what do you know about orcas? Nothing, that's what. So allow me to fill you in. Do you have any idea why orcas are also called killer whales? Because they're cunning and merciless predators that hunt and kill even true whales.
Killer whales really are killers. What terrifying creatures.
I can't bear to hear any more of such rubbish as trusting a killer. Can you, your boldness?
It's the name of the animal, mate. No matter what you say, I'll continue to believe. I don't give up that easily, you know.
Dullard, you don't know when to give up, do you? Very well, I shall give you a chance to prove just how determined you are. Witness, spare no quarter and lay the full truth on them.
But of course, that is what I do after all. Prosecutor Blackwell, what will you have the witness testify?
I shall have her testify about what she saw and heard.
What she heard? It's gonna be the whistle, isn't it? It's gonna be someone who used the whistle to give her a command to bring the, I'm assuming they killed the captain, and then whoever did it used the whistle to, like, give the command, which would then somehow, like, this is then somehow going to implicate Sasha that she's not gonna be the killer. That's what I think it is. It's either gonna be the guy we've not met, or the guy we have met. It's probably gonna be Crab or Rhymes, because of the fact that, like, obviously it's not gonna be Pearl. Obviously it's probably not gonna be Plume, because of the fact that she's our first witness and she's being incredibly unhelpful. And Sasha's the person who kind of went, hey, can you save my orca, please? I don't think it's gonna be her. Mr. Plume, please tell me the court what you saw and heard. Okay, let's see it.
The killer whale's behavior was exactly the same. I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. It's calm when I saw it a headbutt. When the pirate head and victim came floating up, I let out a scream.
Okay. Well, the orca displayed the same behavior as during the incident.
That's right, those weren't just simple cries, it was singing. As I approached the pool, the killer whale started singing. Kept headbutting while it sang the swashbuckler spectacular song.
I think the parrot is behind everything. Exactly. Oh my god, it's Yanni Yogi's parrot. There we go. It's Yanni Yogi's parrot, or it's Birdley's parrot, or it's some other random third parrot that we've not investigated yet.
We were singing the same song it sang in the aquarium stage show. They were singing while it was headbutting. It was horrible.
I don't see a single obvious inconsistency. Playwright won't be able to take apart her statements of evidence alone, so we gotta press, I'm assuming.
No. Oh god. Now would be a good time for me to put my skills to work. Mood Matrix!
Oh, we are doing Mood Matrix. Okay.
Time to show what analytical psychology can really do.
You seem confident. Let me guess, you noticed a contradiction between the testimony and her emotions?
You bet! Once we expose it, we might be able to crack her. No, scratch that. We'll definitely be able to.
Now let's give your knowledge of analytical psychology a try.
You got it. A complete analysis of the Plume's heart coming right up.
Right, let's see him. Okay. Surprise. As calm when I saw it start to headbutt. Why sadness? Okay, the one thing that's standing out to me is I think it's the sadness, the first sadness that she had. Because she saw it headbutt a rock and then felt either fear or sadness. But when she saw the victim come up, it should have been fear. So why did she feel fear before that?
Pay attention to not only which emotions you see, but how strong they are. An emotion might suddenly get stronger, or you might see it grow weaker.
I know, because we did that in number 2. To me, it's this one. I was calm when I saw it start to headbutt. Well, you're clearly not, are you?
Got it!
Mr. Plume, Orla really frightened you with her headbutting, didn't she?
Don't be upset. I was not frightened by the likes of any killer whale.
Must have been something else that scared her then.
However, I do remember being afraid of some reason while I was doing that.
Sounds like maybe you saw something we haven't discussed yet. Take your time and try to remember what it was. What did you see?
This is practically turning into a counseling session.
I saw something.
Oh!
I remember.
50%. Okay, so it's got 2 things, I think.
Good. Now you can please tell the court what you saw.
Okay, I saw bright red blood. The killer whale's ramming caused the victim to bleed. There's a cloud of blood.
What?
That's it. That's why I was so sure. That's when I knew the killer whale had killed a person for the second time.
That was a compelling statement. Looking at this instead, it does seem to be something that could be a cloud of blood. But is it from him or is it from the whale? Her terror was a reaction to blood. That would have certainly explained what happened yesterday. Please take a look at this. Let's say coin, eek, cease and desist. Okay.
I was badly injured during an interview. Ever since then, I've been terrified. This very sight upsets my delicate sensibilities.
Does she faint? This is a bad turn. If the plume saw blood, and does that mean Orla really did attack the victim? Would appear Orcas are even more vicious than I am. So, how does it feel to be thoroughly rammed by your own cross-examination, right, Donna?
What do we do now, boss?
That testimony was not at all what I expected to hear.
Wait a minute. There's still some discord left in her heart.
What? You mean there's more?
There's no telling what it is. It could be something even more damaging.
Oh no. Is there even anything left of our case to damage? Oh well, whatever it is. We have to face it head on.
Athena.
You believe in Orla, right? If so, there's no reason for us to shy away from the truth.
You're right.
I know we can handle the truth, whatever it is, so let's delve a little deeper.
You got it, boss.
Okay. As I approach the pool, I'm gonna quickly just eat something. Give me a second. Okay. Why is the sadness suddenly going down here? Because it's this one. A fear appears to lessen here at this statement. Mr. Plume, weren't you afraid when you saw the victim with blood coming out of him?
That's a very good question. I was shaken after witnessing a murder, but then the blood seemed to disappear.
Disappear? And why do you suppose that was?
It was because of the pirate hat. Did the killer whale put the hat on? The cloud of blood.
Objection!
So there was something in it? How does that work?
How should I know? I'm just telling you I remember.
Oh. So he was killed before because there was blood under the hat. She was headbutting the hat to get it off. And when she took it off, the blood appeared because because of his back head injury wound.
I'm just telling you what I remember.
Okay, I think I know what's... Wait a minute. From whom was this blood? It could be from... It could be from Aura herself. Or it could be from the captain. Like, the idea is that we want to say it could have come from the back of his head, which means it happened before. Or it could be the way. If I pick the whale, because it's like we want to say that it's not from the captain because we want to protect the orca.
Take that!
Consider this. Maybe the one who was bleeding wasn't the victim. I beg your pardon, what kind of ridiculous nonsense is that? There was no one else in the pool besides the victim. I wouldn't say there was no one else. It is an orca pool after all. What? Then where is this alleged injury on the defendant? I'm not sure, but it's simply wearing the pirate hat made the blood disappear. On top of the head. Then the blood must have been coming from somewhere on Orla's head. I don't like this. The orca's head? What are you prattling on about now? Yeah, definitely British, man. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Maxon. We're still on the first trial segment. Oh, that is... The one who was bleeding was not the victim but the whale. I remember there wasn't any blood coming from the victim. Zero. Okay, cool. Bye-bye.
We did it! Analytical psychology got us what we needed.
That was a huge help, Athena. It was also pretty dicey for a whale, though. This is a surprise. The blood the witness saw was the defendant's, not the victim's. What I originally wanted to do was, like, the blood was already there prior to her headbutting him. And I thought she was headbutting him because the pirate hat was going to come off. And then it would be like, oh, the pirate hat was hiding the blood that had already been done, maybe? But I think that she saw it happen afterwards, so we're trying to say that it came from before? I don't know. That is correct, and since there was no blood coming from the victim, there's only one thing we can conclude. That what Mr. Plume witnessed was not the moment of the murder, as she claims.
Objection!
Sorry, I'm having a sip of tea. It's cold now. That's sad. I thought you were unarmed, but turns out you were concealing a sword all along. Nevertheless, it is far too dull to cut to the bone. Meaning? I grant that what the witness saw was not the victim's blood, but it proves nothing. After all, being rammed doesn't always result in a wound that bleeds. Death from internal hemorrhaging is also a possibility. But that's not what the autopsy report says, that we already went through. If you wish to challenge me to a duel, you'll need a sharper blade than that. I demand evidence that proves the witness did not see the moment of the murder. There must be something. Think, Phoenix. If I'm correct, the victim's death occurred before. The victim was already dead when Orla started her headbutting. That would mean he died sometime before Mr. Plume was watching her. The events Mr. Plume took place around 10 a.m. The security footage, right?
Take that!
We've only seen the footage from 10:09 to 10:10, which means we see what happens before. There's still footage going further back. Your Honour, I requested all of the security footage be played for the court. All of the footage? The Plume witnessed a cloud of blood around 10:10, but I believe the victim was already dead by that time. Or assertion is the murder took place before the Plume arrived. Exactly. The security footage starts at 10 a.m. when the aquarium opened. I believe there's vital evidence in the 10 minutes before. You are quite the gambling man, right to know. 'Cause you're a gambling man. Anyway. You're honestly willing to risk everything on those mere 10 minutes. I've bet on slimmer chances before, but when he puts it that way...
Hold it!
My boss is no coward, Blackwell, so I suggest you get ready to eat humble pie.
I can't back down now. The defense is not that confident in his importance, Prosecutor Blackwell. The security footage. Fulbright. Roger, I have the rest of the security footage right here. I think it could have happened before 10. It could have been 10. Please have something for me. No, I think it's something that happened before 10 o'clock. Because 10 minutes would not be enough for that. I think it happened literally... There's a calendar that says that they want to meet with the captain at 7. I think it happened between 7 and 8. Is when I think the murder happened. And then they somehow used the water to basically obfuscate the time of death. And make it look like it was 10:10. I'll back the footage up to the beginning. Yeah? But Mr. Plume hasn't arrived yet. I'll see if I can find something from before this point. So there's nothing there. Is that it? Yeah, that's all the footage here is. It's alright to see what you were looking for.
We got nothing.
I think it's because it's before the security footage. Well, right to know. Those were the 10 minutes you placed your bet on. Do you see anything of significance? Did I see anything important? I'd better think about this carefully. No, we didn't. We see... No, we didn't see lit... And that's the point. There is nothing that happens at that point. We can see nothing of importance in the footage. Just as I thought. You're right about that. Well, that section was completely meaningless. Doesn't show a thing, so I didn't submit it as evidence.
Objection!
But because it doesn't show a thing, that is evidence in itself. It's just the opposite. What do you mean by that? In this 10 minutes of footage, something important that should be there isn't there. Detective Fulbright, this footage should have been submitted as evidence. What? You questioning the way I carry my duty of justice? Explain yourself, please. Because the body's not there, right? Is it the body? Because the fact that it's literally just swimming around and we don't see the body fall into the pool at all?
Take that!
The important thing is we should see the footage of the victim himself, Jack Shipley. I don't know about you, but I didn't see him get in the pool after the footage. That's right. If the victim is not shown entering the pool in the footage, it means he must have been there by the Skull Rock during those 10 minutes. But no human being can hold their breath underwater for that long. What are you saying? He died way before that. The security camera starts up at 10, the victim was already dead. Yeah, that's what I said. What? That little pose of his makes so much more sense now once you learn slightly more lore about Fulbright in like 3, 4, and 5. Order in the court. Because it's more than just him tugging on his hair. It's like, that's the case. When was the victim murdered? I don't know, Your Honor, but we know it had to have been sometime before 10. Therefore, this footage could no longer be called decisive evidence against my client. There is no one else who could have killed the victim. Not necessarily. The defense believes the true culprit may have been human. Aw, dang it. We're at trial now? Yeah, we're still at the trial. This is the first segment of the trial. There has been no to be continued. There has been nothing. It's the first segment of the trial. Also, ads incoming. We have evidence to back you up on our theory as well. Do you now? I would be very interested in seeing this evidence. The defense's trump card, the thing we found during our investigation yesterday. Now that's 4-1. I wouldn't go so far as to call it decisive, but now's the time to play it. This is such a long, bloody segment. Mr. Wright, please submit your evidence. What evidence shows the crime may have been committed by a human? The hours? I mean, I was thinking this one because if you put them all in a bag together, we went over the fact that if you put them in a bag, you create blunt force trauma, which the orca could take that. What's this? A coin? Yes, a fake coin using the Aquarium's pirate shell. We found it beside the pool. It's quite possibly the real murder weapon. This tiny little coin's the murder weapon. Right, this is another one of your bluffs. As they say, the bolder the presentation, the less confident the solicitor. This is no bluff, and this isn't the only coin. There are 300 of these coins in all, weighing a total of about 7 pounds. This one just happens to have blood on it. Did you have the blood analysed to see whose it is? Not yet. But there were coins scattered all around the body, and the victim had a head wound. Taking these things into account, I believe it has to be the victim's blood. So to put it together, we have about 7 pounds of coins by the side of the pool. How's this case going so far? I wish it was slightly shorter. Because of the fact that the trial segment is still going. And it's like, we're gonna have to keep presenting the same thing over and over and over again. And I know it will be. One of them with a blood stain on it. I think the answer is pretty clear here. Your Honour, the defence proposes the victim was killed beside the pool. So it turns out I may have to do this case in 2 parts, depending on how far we get at 4 hours. Because if we manage to get to the end of the investigation in 4 hours... I mean, to be fair, we've interviewed Norma de Plume, we've done her mood matrix, and then we're now just presenting a lot of evidence. It's just a lot of talking is all, and it feels like we should have presented another piece of evidence, and that every single one of these things could have been contradicted by the autopsy report. Because the guy does not have any bite marks on him. And we keep saying this. The side of the pool. Yes, the side of the pool. Murder took place there. It would be difficult to say the orca did it. Exactly. I realize you're trying to defend your client, but theory is preposterous. How could 300 coins possibly be made to hit someone all at once? In the bag! We went over this! It's pretty easy if they were in a bag or something of the nature. Where was the bag the coins were in? Unfortunately, Your Honour, we recovered nothing of the sort from the scene. It's possible the culprit took it with them. They took it? Yes, they took it. The true culprit used the coins as a blunt instrument to commit murder. They then threw the body into the pool before the security cameras started up. Yeah, this is what I think. Oh my god, this trial is 1 hour and 15 on a walkthrough that presses everything. Okay, because I know there is 2 sections to the trial, and I know there is 2 trial days. Because I know that there is another character we have yet to meet who is in a second investigations portion. I'm hoping this trial is like 1 segment rather than 2. We'll find out. Are we for real? Yeah, this trial has a to be continued. There is 2 days of trial and 2 days of investigation, and the trial is separated into 2 parts each. And I went, really? They got rid of the evidence that points to a human culprit to pin the blame on Orla.
That was brilliant, Mr. Wright. You found a way to introduce the possibility of a human perpetrator.
Somehow. Let's hope my luck holds out. I wonder why Prosecutor Blackwell hasn't said anything. The possibility of a perpetrator other than the defendant has now been suggested. We hold this possibility to be true. What did Mr. Plume witness? That's right. I saw the killer whale attack the victim. Yeah, I think it does have a to be continued, and I went, really? Just like it did a year ago.
I guess there is still that. Even with somebody else as the culprit, Orla's behavior still seems pretty bizarre.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not finishing this in 6 hours then. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm not finishing this in 6 hours. We might have to wait until next week to finish this one. Hooray! Oh my god.
I wonder why she was doing the same things she did a year ago.
But is it really that bizarre?
What do you mean?
To explain the inexplicable, all we have to do is turn our thinking around.
Turn her thinking around, huh? Sounds good to me.
Time to give the old turn my thinking around method a try. Instead of figuring out why Orla did the same thing she did a year ago, I should consider the results that were produced by her behaviour. Orla sang a song, did some headbutts, and bit the victim. As I said, right at the beginning, somebody used the whistle and then used the walkie-talkie and or TV phone thing in order to communicate the whistle from a completely different room in the aquarium. That's why I think it's either going to be Rhymes or Crab who does it, because we've not met Crab yet. Yeah. Wait, Turnabout Academy is a 2-hour trial without a to be continued? If the real culprit wanted to shift the suspicion onto Orla, they would have needed to give people a reason to think Orla did it. Ask a lawyer how to explain your client's actions. Yeah, the game's pacing is bad, inconsistent, and all over the place. That's saying something, because it's Ace Attorney, and it's always like this. I believe we should think of it in this way. What kind of effect they wanted to, make sure that someone saw it. How did the defendant's actions affect the case? They created a witness. Ah, dang it. Mr. Plume focused her attention on the Orca pool because she heard the song. The Orca's act of singing a song created a witness. Created a witness? Isn't it possible that fabricating a witness was the real culprit's true intention? Mr. Plume witnessed two things. Orla headbutt something over and over, and she saw the Orca fight the victim. Those two actions of Orla's might have been the real culprit's plot to make the witness think the Orca was attacking the victim. Are you saying the defendant was being manipulated by the true perpetrator? Yes, through the whistle. And that would explain Orla's actions perfectly. I think this reason is so down on my rankings because the pacing's so bad it makes me think about anything but the actual case is the answer beyond easy. Yes! I would honestly rather think about what my dinner is tonight than redo this investigation. It's like, holy shit. Defendant an Orca, is it even possible to manipulate her? I'd rather be watching Bake Off later than this. I need to catch up on Biscuit Week. Because I watched my Fondant Fancies and Cake Week. I'm missing my Hobnobs in Biscuit Week. The whistle. Oh.
Take that!
Is this a whistle? Yes, Your Honour. Trainers at the aquarium use whistles to issue commands to Orla. And in truth, anyone can do it provided they know the right signals. I'm wondering how they get Orla to do tricks for their pirate shows. The true culprit hid the body in a spot that couldn't be seen from the visitors' corridor. And when Mr. Plume appeared, they gave Orla the commands. Since I think about anything else, it's usually the story and thinking about where the case actually fits. And when the pacing is slow, you start to notice a lot more problems since you know where they're driving at. Yeah, exactly. Orla was manipulated by the culprit to perform a series of tricks. Maybe the reason why it takes so long for the characters to find the answers is because Apollo's brain damage is contagious. Exactly. Like, I miss Phoenix being sarcastic, and I miss him being, like, an actually smart character in 4. You were manipulated by the true culprit to play the part of the witness. Norma de Plume was set up. Norma de Plume, fighter extraordinaire, was used. My central point is that the pacing acceptable. Oh no. Oh, go. I don't need to see that. I don't need to see that. Mr. Plume, please do something about your attire. Oh, that was one wardrobe malfunction I did not want to see. My central point is that the pacing is acceptable. I can focus on the case without really thinking about everything else in a negative light. For example, Trials and Tribulations. I think the pacing in Trials and Tribulations is very good. I think the pacing in pretty much the majority of Investigations 2 games was very good. The problem is when you start to... What wardrobe malfunction did you want to see? The problem is when the game's pacing isn't right, and it's so all over the place, is that you start to think about other things, your mind starts wandering, and when the answers are so easy, it's just a mindless point and click. Which I don't want Ace Attorney to be. Would appear we need to shift our suspicion to someone other than Orla. Black Quill, please have the bloodstained coin out. Please tell me this is the end. Please tell me this is the end. Please tell me this is the end of this. You waste your breath. I guess even Black Quill can't refute the possibility of a suspect.
You did it! The crime happened beside the pool, there's no way an Orca could have done it.
Now if you're going to find the bag the coins were in. In the light of the new discovery, it appeared the Orca couldn't have done it. Exactly, Your Honor. If the blood on the coin proves to be that of the victim, we can unequivocally overturn Orla's accusation. I fear a new witness is coming. No! Overturn the defense's accusation? I think not. Ow, my hair! My beautiful hair! Yesterday, a new inmate was brought in. He said the moment you relax is when you're most vulnerable. And what did this man go in for? He is merely a sneaky thief who enjoys a spot of fishing. But right would be easier to hook than any fish. Screech! And Hawk does sure love the judge's head. Oh, there's the bag. What's this? That coin from before and some sort of bag. A bag? I don't think I'm gonna like this. This is the coin bag the 300 coins were in. I believe you were looking for this. How'd you get that? I forged evidence. I never said we didn't find it at the crime scene. The bag had blood on it, so naturally I had it sent to the crime lab. And does the belong to the victim? It does indeed, as does the blood on the coin. I knew it, so the blood on the coin did belong to the victim. The bag was open and the coins had all spilled out, but the bag alone wasn't proof enough to say it was used as the murder weapon. However, thanks to the defense and their coin, I'm more than satisfied that it was. Prosecutor Black Quill, are you conceding the true culprit committed the murder with the bag of coins? I shall concede the victim was put into the pool after his death, even with the bag. It doesn't change the fact it was the Orca that killed the victim. What the fuck? I don't genuinely like playing Dual Destinies Phoenix because he feels stripped of what makes him him, especially AA4. Yes, I agree. One of the main reasons YouTube was created because they were hoping to upload videos of a certain singer's wardrobe malfunction. Oh my god. Look, it's almost been 3 hours and we're barely through the first segment of this trial. What? How can you still suspect her? You said the true culprit manipulated Orla's behavior, but Orla isn't the type of Orca that would let someone control her. If anything, they used the victim's behavior to murder him. No, that's not how that works. You're arguing the Orca manipulated a human being? The first YouTube video is a dick joke about elephants. Oh my god. To prove it, I've summoned yet another witness. Marlon Rhymes. Take the stand. What? Marlon is a witness? I'm gonna just eat more of my lunch. Oh. No, my oats! It fell onto my desk. No. I could just make a ball of oat and banana. It's great. There we go. Okay. Don't just stand there. State your name. Coronash, I told you I don't want to be a witness. I thought one witness would be quite enough to prove the defendant's guilt. There's those random-ass plot points they feel the need to state something, like an Orca manipulating a human being to die. Are we fucking serious? Exactly. Apparently Wright won't be satisfied until every stone is turned. Son of a bitch. Cornash, alright, if I got a tort and let's get this over with.
Rhymes doesn't seem like a willing witness.
Wonder what Blackwell's gonna have him testify about. Can't we have your name and occupation? I'm not rhyming. I'm not rapping. Oh my god. Oh my, I'm afraid I couldn't understand a word you said. Is that the flip-flop music young people nowadays like? So close, Your Honor. So close, and yet so far. Please proceed with your testimony. Thank you for the head pats. Fine. Carnash, we don't want to do this, I tell you. I'm saying like I'm selling Sasha out. Oh, it's saying like Sasha did it, maybe? Oh, dang it. Maybe. The man manipulating Orca? What? About 10:10, he was in the staff room. Heard a loud noise in the pool room. I went to the door to look in. Couldn't see the cat or the Orca, but I saw a bunch of coins scattered around. Orca knows there's a certain spot people stand to play volleyball. Maybe she knocked down the stuff that was pulled up there and hit the captain. You aren't there, though. You weren't in the staff room. You were in the thing with Pearl. That gives us more info about the area around the Orca pool. We know you weren't there because you were in the thingy. The defendant made the stuff fall down, overturned crates, and assorted props were scattered all over the pool. Played Silk Song until 3 AM. How is Silk Song? There's no doubt it was the Orca that caused the mess. Could she really have done that from within the pool? As I said, the Orca is the only one who could have performed such a feat. This is fucking speculation. Exactly. You cannot prove this. This is stupid. Welcome to Ace Attorney. The pool in its room were tidied the night before, including its various odds and ends. Why don't you fucking try Blackwell? When our rhyming Marlin took a look-see, only over 400 pounds of props had fallen. To move it all in one go would even challenge the brawny prisoner in the cell next to mine. What is he, the jail gossip? How did 400 pounds of items fall all at once? I'll tell you how. The Orca pulled on the cloth that was underneath them. This is stupid even for Ace Attorney. I found an extremely well-hidden boss and it's kicking my ass. Hopefully you kick that boss's ass. Get him! A weight that would be all for impossible for a human to move. It was child's play to an Orca. What? During a friendly game of volleyball, the defendant made the crates fall, and the bag of coins that was among the items fell on the victim's head and killed him. The Orca then toyed with the victim's body underwater, which is what Mr. Reporter saw. But the witness only said he heard a loud noise. That doesn't automatically make it the sound of Orla making the items fall. Also, why'd you only look in on the pool room anyway? Or I'll say it's a loud noise to summon her trainer, but I'm still a newbie, so I don't have a security guard to get into the pool room. So even if she tries to summon someone, there isn't much I can do. So the witness couldn't enter the crime scene. If Mr. Rhymes couldn't enter the room, there's at least one thing he can't be sure about. His statement the Orca was playing volleyball is purely speculation. Silence. Whether the Orca was actually playing volleyball or not is not the issue. What do you mean? So you're telling me a coin bag conveniently fell towards the victim, hit the back of his head when he was looking towards it? Yeah, do you have any idea how insanely improbable that is, especially that last part? Yeah, because he's looking towards the segment. He turned around, which means it cannot have hit the back of his head. His entire testimony is speculation. You literally need to stand on top of an open chest, jump, and wall climb on a spot on the sea. Oh my god, that's insane. Traces of the Orca's saliva were found on the cloth that was underneath the crates. The important part is the Orca is the only one that could have moved the items. Fuck off, Blackwell! Fuck off! I have to discredit the statement somehow. If I don't, I mean Orla was the culprit, and even the victim died beside the pool. Kill me, please. Oh my god. About 10:10, I was in the staff room, I heard a loud noise. Okay, why is that? I wish that I could make it go faster because, oh my god. What does it want me to do? Because I don't know whether I should. I don't know why, but Rhymes is lying. I'm afraid I have to expose that secret him and Pearl were keeping to solve this. Okay. Yeah, it's like, okay, no. I went to the door to look in. I don't think you were in the staff room, were you? Because didn't you say you were in the, you were in food prep. You were in food prep at 10:10 because somebody else has already testified that. Could I not? Okay, I'm gonna save here, and if it's not that, I do not actually care about going back on this segment. Because it feels like, because he was not—
Objection!
No, it's not that. Cool. Okay, great, cool, thanks. I think it's the schedule, not that. Okay. Ow. Okay, cool. Can I go back? What is the schedule? I don't think it is gonna be that. I'm gonna just check to see what we've got. Read the description of it. Okay. Oh, it was accidentally switched with, oh, around 10:10. So if it's this, is it not this?
Objection!
Okay, it is. Okay, good. You say you were in the staff room, but is that really true? Yeah. I was like, huh? Thank you. Why would I lie about saying like that? Mr. Rhymes, have you seen this calendar before? That's... I see you recognize it. It's a Royful calendar they get over at the Shipshape Aquarium gift shop. Thanks for shopping at Shipshape. Mr. Rhymes, please don't scatter fish on the witness stand. Not to worry, your boldness. Tug will have them cleaned up. I guess that bird comes in handy now and then. Alright, Mr. Wright, we've all seen your cute souvenir, if you wouldn't mind. No, Your Honour, this isn't my calendar. It was originally the witness's, but it came into the possession of a certain young lady. What? Mr. Rhymes and this young lady first met each other in the food prep room. After a mishap, their calendars got switched around. They ran into each other about 10:10 AM in the food prep room. So clearly the witness was not in the staff room. In other words, there's no way you could have heard the noise in the pool room upstairs. Arr. Even though it cut the game in half, the game would be much better with so much of the fluff cut out. Yeah. The first thing I'm hearing about any calendar. That's because Mr. Rhymes and Pearls were keeping it a secret. You lied to me. This transgression will not go unpunished. Arr. Mr. Rhymes, you didn't hear the noise of the equipment falling after all. I didn't hear the noise in the Orca pool room myself. But somebody told me about it. Who told you? It was, Unless you tell the truth, Mr. Rhymes, I can't save Orla. I'm sure you know how sad that would make Miss Buckler. Oh, I heard about it from Sasha. From Miss Buckler? I don't like comparing Phoenix Wright Trilogy to Ace Attorney Trilogy. The Phoenix Wright Trilogy would have this trial done and over with already. Yeah. What is going on here? Now it is the trainer's own words that drive the Orca into a corner. How do you like being bitten by your own client, Wright? I certainly didn't see this coming. What perfect timing. There was something I wanted to ask Miss Buckler about the Orca. Prosecution calls the trainer, Miss Sasha Buckler, to the stand. Well, it would be a good idea to hear what the Orcas trainer has to say. I don't know what the Sasha's going to say. I just have to meet it head on, whatever it is. Take a 20-minute recess while the witness is summoned. Oh, come on! To be continued. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm having a great time. Oh my god. Yes, save my progress. Okay. Yes, continue on to the chapter. Okay. Depending on how. Thank you so much. Yeah, cold's a cold. Okay.
Mr. Wright, are you gonna cross-examine Sasha?
I guess I'll have to ask about the noise and the stuff falling down. Mr. Wright, why did you lie? I didn't want Sasha to have to appear in court. I thought if anybody had to testify, I should be the one to do it for her.
But why would you go to all those lengths?
You see the entry for the 20th on that calendar? The note about meeting the captain at the Orca pool? We found that calendar in the nap room. We think it's probably Sasha's. This part is shorter than the first. Okay. I guess it does look like more of a woman's calendar than the man's. Apparently belongs to Sasha. Well, it could still be his. I didn't want suspicion to fall on her. Right. I got up and back to the aquarium to look after the Orca in Sasha's place. I'll be rooting for you on the other end of the TV phone. Please take care of Sasha.
Okay, we can't let Prosecutor Blackwell get the best of us. It's time to refocus.
You're right. After all, we're the only ones who can save Orla. Okay. The court will now reconvene. Blackwell, please call the witness to the stand. Again, you waste your breath.
My name be Sash and I be one of Captain Orla's swashbucklers. I came to rescue me back home from the false charges put by Red Pirate No Sash.
No Sash.
I guess No Sash refers to Blackwell.
You can't be the judge. He has a mustache and a full beard.
Now, Captain Judge, can we begin the pirate court?
Captain Judge. I rather like that. It makes me feel like a salty sea dog.
And scene. How was that for a self-intro?
The court is not a show. State your full name and occupation, please.
I'm Sasha Buckler. I work at Shipshape Aquarium. I perform in our Swashbuckler Spectacular Pirate Show alongside Orla as her trainer.
You seem like a completely different person now.
You really think so? Thanks. I was in my pirate show persona then. I do. Prosecutor Blackwell said I could introduce myself any way I like.
I bet money didn't think you were going to do it like that. Then what would this witness testify? The Orca manipulated the victim into playing volleyball and then knocked the items down. The witness will report about hearing the noise that caused the victim's death.
Wait just a minute. Orla uses the ball to break props sometimes. She even spiked the ball at the giant octopus's leg yesterday while I was cleaning.
So Orla was the one who broke the leg, huh? She couldn't have knocked down that huge scrap of equipment with her little ball. I thought you were paying attention to the trial over the telecast. You apparently know nothing of what we've been discussing. Ad breaking coming, by the way. The Orca knocked down the equipment by putting on the cloth that was underneath it. No one said anything about the Orca knocking it down with a ball.
Is that what we're talking about? Alright, I'm in here to give Prosecutor Moustache a good keel hauling. I'm the one getting the cat of nine tails. He's as vicious as a tiger shark. Buckler, just focus on your testimony and you'll be alright. Don't worry, we'll take care of that tiger shark for you. Thanks, Athena. We can do this. My testimony will be phenomenal.
Swashbuckler, please proceed with your testimony. Okay.
I admit I heard Orla summoning me with a loud noise. The wearing guest scream I heard was more urgent. I talked to Norma de Plume first and then went into the pool room with the security guard. The equipment was everywhere and Captain was lying in the middle of it all.
Much different from Marlon Rhymes.
What does it? The circumstances are different. The actual order of all his actions depend on the order the witness heard the two noises. If she heard the scream first, the prosecution's claims don't stand up.
Unfortunately for you, she doesn't remember the order of what she heard.
But she just said it. I was distracted at the time, so I don't really recall which one I heard first. I was lost in thought until the guard brought me back to myself. Sorry, I'll be no help.
As long as the order remains unclear, I shall not alter the prosecution's claims. After killing the victim with the bag of coins, the orca toyed with the body in the water. I have to turn things around here somehow. Unless I can prove the sound Sasha heard was not the sound of the victim's murder. Black Girl's claim that Orla pulled down the equipment to kill the victim will still stand. If I want to save Orla, I have to find a contradiction, no matter how small. A cross-examination, please.
I heard a loud noise. The aquarium guest scream I heard over the walkie-talkie was more hurt.
You think Orla really did make that stuff fall down?
I think we probably need more information before we can know what really happened. Let's be careful not to let a single inconsistency slip by us. So it's more of a press than a present. Okay. What kind of loud noise? What made you think Orla was summoning with you?
Orla knows the sound of her cries don't carry far enough. She summons people by making a loud noise.
That Orla's smart in the average way, I tell ya.
Targa would not be bested in the battle of wits.
Wait a minute, Widget's the smartest one of all. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the smartest of them all? Widget!
Am I expected to enter Trucy into this? My kid is better than yours of Appaloosa. And did you heed the summons of this very intelligent Orla immediately?
I couldn't right away, although I was concerned about her, of course.
Okay.
Hold it!
Yeah, okay, well, I guess what... Okay, I forgot I pressed press accidentally. You and the security guard headed to the Orca pool room.
Apparently, that obnoxious writer lady said she didn't trust me by myself. So after talking to her in the garden, we went to the pool room together. Okay, cool. Why be the wench so suspicious, sir? I demand a swordfish duel. Don't call yourself a wench. Or are you calling Norma the wench? That's what I felt like saying to her anyway.
Right, I don't get it.
That was a line from the show when Orla and Sasha quarrel with each other. Do you do your swashbuckler spectacular homework?
Am I getting scolded here? And why am I getting scolded here, Your Honor?
Buckler, please tell me what happened after you headed to the pool room.
Alright, when the guard and I got there, we saw that,
the equipment was everywhere and the captain was lying in the middle of it all.
Do you think Orla really did make the stuff fall down?
I think we probably need more information before we know what really happened. Okay, I think I'm gonna maybe press on the last one.
Hold it!
What do you recall about the scene exactly?
I don't remember much, to be honest.
I was in total shock from seeing the captain like that. That's be something specific I might be able to remember though. Specific questions. Let's see. What should I ask her about? The things? Like, what was there? What was scattered around? Their equipment and props for the new show. The new show? We were supposed to debut a brand new Swashbuckler Spectacular yesterday. We defeated the giant octopus and No Stash. We're gonna have a new nemesis, Red Stash. He's on the floor here. That's the... Wanna casually just... Okay, the red scarf is there.
That's what Flyer Rifle was disputing. We'll obtain the gold coins hidden in the Skull Rock. Leave it to you, Athena, to know all about it. Orla's even got some new trick. Oh, Orla's even got some new tricks for the new show.
Okay, cool. Oh my gosh. Depending on how, like... Depending on how long this trial is, I may end at the end of the trial, or I might do some of the beginning of the investigation. Okay. Okay. So, all the stuff that fell down was for the new show. Is that it?
That's right, a bunch of props and crates and other equipment stacked up.
You want it for the record? I'd like that information added to the witness's testimony. Very well, Miss Buckler. Please append what you said to your testimony.
Sure thing. The props for the new show were everywhere, and the captain was in the middle of it all.
Hold it!
Okay, what props were there? These props for the new show, what kind of things were they? No, dolphin, red stash costume, bag of coins, stuff like that. Captain was wearing his usual costume and the new props were all there. Oh, the new costume. So it was, I think I know what's happened. I think the costume was placed onto the dummy that we saw. And yeah, the costume was placed onto the dummy that we saw, and Orla was bringing it back up to the surface. Something about that doesn't seem right. Is there a problem with Sasha's testimony? Yes. You say the captain was wearing his usual costume, but is that completely accurate?
What are you nitpicking my testimony for?
If we look at the body, we see there's a discrepancy between that and your statement. You stated the victim was wearing his usual costume, but you'll notice the victim was wearing a red scarf around his neck. I imagine this red scarf is part of his costume for the new pirate show. You're right, it's written here in the flyer for the new show. Featuring the dashing red stash with a fluttering red scarf. I'd say it looks like a red scarf was added to his old costume. But the captain was never one to spend much money on costumes. But you know, the captain wasn't wearing that red scarf. In this photo, I see a red scarf. But it's not wrapped around his neck, it's just draped. The red scarf was packed away with the rest of the new show's equipment. It must have fallen on top of the captain when the equipment fell down. I see. Looks like your discrepancy wasn't really a discrepancy after all. There'd be like two costumes. Scarf doesn't have anything to do, but there's something about the timing of the stuff falling that bothers me. The timing of the stuff. The timing. Maybe my theory's been all wrong from the beginning. Maybe the bag of coins isn't the murder weapon. And so your last cross-examination ends in failure as well. You should know such a feeble slash will never hurt me. As I said, the Orca made the equipment fall and then toyed with the body.
Objection!
I'm sorry, Prosecutor Blackquill, but based on the circumstances at the scene, the defendant couldn't have dragged the body into the water after the equipment fell. And why, pray tell, is that? Oh, I'll tell you all right. If my theory's been all wrong, then I'll just have to fix it. Mr. Wright, please do tell the court. What indicates the body was not dragged into the water after the items fell? The scarf? I guess?
Take that!
The
because he had it on. This red scarf fell at the same time as his bag of coins, but if the body was dragged into the pool after the bag of coins fell, the red scarf wouldn't still be on top of the body. Yeah, because it was wrapped around him. What? In other words, the victim was already dead when the equipment came crashing down. Therefore, the bag of coins that fell with the red scarf was not the murderer.
Silence!
But it was the defense who claimed the bag of coins was the murder weapon to begin with. It was a theory. A game theory. That's true. You intend to abandon your original argument. After hearing the testimony, I realised my theory about the murder weapon was wrong. Please recall the facts we've learned so far. It's a fact what all a bit was the victim's dead body. After all, when we saw the victim on the security footage, he was already dead. Then Orla carried the victim's body to the side of the pool and knocked down the equipment for the new pirate show that was piled up there. Maybe Orla was trying to alert the humans to the victim's condition. If Orla knocked the items down on the victim after he was already dead, it means the defendant didn't kill the victim with those items. That's preposterous. Humana. Even still, your argument is lacking. If neither the Orcas headbutting nor the bag of coins were the manner of death, then how do you propose the victim was killed? Ow! He slashed my neck! My blood! No! Oh no! A very good point. If the defense is now abandoning its original theory, we would need a new theory as to what the murder weapon was. Also, it's making me glad that I play the investigations games between the two trilogies. Be kind of awkward if I play the investigations games now. Because of the fact that it's like, would I really want to play it after this? We need a new theory as to what the murder weapon was. Yeah. What's preposterous is we aren't in the second investigation yet. I will probably go up to about 4.5 hours, which means that we'll leave the second part of the trial to next week, and at the same time we'll play case 3. That feels like the most likely thing of what I'm going to do, because I doubt I'm going to finish this in 6 hours.
Let's go over what we still need to find about the victim's body. What we don't know is how he died and why his body was at the bottom of the pool.
I wonder if there's something that would explain both of those things. How did the victim's body sink to the bottom? On a diagram, it's easy enough to move the body to the bottom of the pool. He fell in, that's what I think. The water would cause the body to float. Hold on. Water? What if we flip that around? Wait, was I right with, like, somebody... Was I literally correct with the fact that there wasn't any water in the pool at the time that he died? Was I right at the beginning? So could the real manner of death be?
Thanks to the great hint, Athena. What? I helped you and I didn't even know?
Your Honor, I think we both know the real manner of the victim's death.
I think won't do, Mr. Wright. I expect a clear answer. What was the real manner of Jack Shipley's death?
I forgot to do my Wordle today. I've not done my Wordle yet. Okay, cool. I forgot I haven't done my Wordle yet. No. Anyway. Falling. God damn, I'm gonna cough. Give me a sec. There we go. I apologise. Depending on how I feel tomorrow, I might do an art stream, but I might just do Wednesday, Saturday again. Because we're going to move back to Saturdays after this week. If there was no water in this pool, then it would be very easy to move the victim's body to the bottom. Then where was the Orca? He would drop straight down. Oh my! Could that be the true manner of death? And that would work with blunt force trauma because he dropped onto the rock. The Orca pool is about 65 feet deep. If the victim were to go from the top of the pool to the bottom where there was no water, he would, without question, have fallen to his death. That's from a fall! And that's your answer, isn't it?
It all makes sense. He fell. That would explain the sign of blunt force trauma.
The culprit pushed the victim into the pool and there was no water. After doing something to keep the body from floating, they filled the pool with water. The pool water washed away any signs of blood so no one would realise he fell. Surprisingly, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Order. I'm just as surprised as you are, but I must have order. If falling was the manner of death, does that mean the defendant's behaviour was the result of being manipulated by the culprit as the defence claimed? He would have to be. All that needs to be explained is how the real culprit commanded Orla. Buckler, is there a way to instruct Orla to bite someone? Yes, the whistle. What kind of trick could that be? Of course not. Then could you tell us about the tricks Orla does know? Well, there's jumping, dancing, and playing volleyball. She can spin, do the rock and roll trick, and sing the swashbuckler spectacular. Those sound like pretty nice tricks, but I doubt they're related to this case. She's also practicing 2 new top secret tricks. There's the human rocket, where she shoots somebody up in the air. And then there's the lifesaver trick, where she brings a drowning person to the surface. So that's what it is. One of those top secret tricks might have something to do with the case. Which of the 2 tricks sounds relevant to the case? The lifesaver trick. In the lifesaver trick, Orla brings a drowning person to the surface. You caught it! Orla's still learning how to hold someone gently in her mouth, so she sometimes bites into their clothes, but she's never hurt a person's skin. I love the fact that occasionally I still get like random things of like, this person's playing Silk Song! Yes, I'm fully aware all my friends are playing Silk Song. And Hollow Knight.
She brings a drowning person to the surface and that must be it.
Yeah, she thought it was a drowning. Yeah. Okay. Matches up perfectly with what she said in her testimony. The real culprit must have used the lifesaver trick command to manipulate Orla. Still find this hard to believe. Then let's see it for ourselves. Let's have Orla shows our trick using a practice dummy. As you wish. Prosecution doesn't appear to have any objection. Miss Buckler, please proceed.
Sure. I'll show you Orla's phenomenal trick. Marlon, you ready over there?
Let me go get this practice dummy. There, it's in the pool. Ready and standing by, Sasha.
Here goes, Orla's secret new trick. The lifesaver.
And oh, because it's crossing. Yeah. The clothes got torn up a little, but the dummy doesn't have any new marks.
And there you have it, Orla's secret new trick.
Orca's really something. Accusing like that wouldn't hurt anybody. Sounds like the gallery loved Orla's performance.
That was great. Awesome trick captured everyone's heart.
Wonderful, I wish I could see more. Like I was like, oh fuck.
Looks like we silenced Prosecutor Blackwell.
Thank you, Orla and Miss Buckler. And thank you too, Mr. Rhymes, because that can also indicate that somebody can command Orla without being in the room. As long as they have a whistle and they know the signal. Now you can clearly see how Orla was manipulated. The bottom of the Orca pool needs to be examined immediately. You might still find some evidence of the victim falling to his death. Prosecutor Blackwell, please have that taken care of. I'm assuming he's going to immediately indict Sasha, because she's one of the only people who knows the whistle tricks. That's what I think is going to happen. Requesting investigation. Shocking him. Oh, Fulbright's got the taser again. Prosecutor Blackwell, you have to answer the nice judge politely. Oh, that's right, I almost forgot. The thing you asked for just came in. You couldn't be bothered to think of a less violent way to deliver it. What did Blackwell ask for? I've been waiting for this. And what is that? I had the bottom of the pool examined. An updated autopsy report. Oh, for fuck's sake, no, not all day. Why did it have to come now? During the recess, I ordered the body to be re-examined. Something started nagging at me of course of the trial, you see. I'm assuming it's gonna be that there are no bite marks. Or there are, like, faint bite marks, but not, like, actual bite marks. Ah, dang it. Here. Taken like me to read it? Very well. Cause of death. Thought to be from 65-foot fall. Ah. Because bite marks, you say? So everyone was like, yeah, I think it's... Because during the trial he was like, okay, but everyone's saying that she bit him, but only the clothes are torn and not his body, so we need to check whether he has any bite marks, and turns out the autopsy report got updated to say he fell. And so we were correct. Okay, so everyone, yeah, we were correct. Oh, this is... I did say he slipped and fell at one point, so was I correct in that iteration? Just I have evidence that substantiates his theory. It's something good for a change? Holy shit! The manner of death was falling into an empty pool. The Orca can't be responsible. Seems all a complete innocence has been proven. Good. I suppose I cannot deny that.
This is fantastic. You did it, Mr. Wright. Blackwell isn't even trying to refute it or deceived.
No, because he's going to immediately indict Sasha. Is it really safe to celebrate, though? Yeah, I think he's going to indict Sasha because she knows the Orca tricks. We have more investigation into this case is necessary, but allow me to render my verdict. The fans of defend Aura Shipley. Okay, is that it? No, because we've not encountered Crab yet. We've not encountered Crab yet, which means I think there is more. There is definitely more. There is definitely more. We did it! Thank you so much, Phoenix, and thank you, Athena. Order and Marlon, thank you too. Congrats, Sasha. Wait. Time to celebrate. Go on, eat up. Oh my god, so many fish.
Glad to see everybody so happy. And I'm absolutely thrilled about the verdict.
Oh, he's gonna immediately indict Sasha, I think, right? Thank you, right. What? The drained pool. Thanks to you, the truth is finally clear. Fulbright, he did it. Arrest this woman. Certainly, right away, Blackwell. Sasha Buckler. You are hereby under arrest for the murder of Jack Shipley. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be... What? Wait, why is she back? Oh. Come now, you must have had some idea in the back of your dull little mind. The true culprit manipulated the Orca in order to have false charges brought upon her. And who is the only one with the ability to accomplish that? It can only be the Orca's trainer. I'm sure there's some other explanation.
Silence!
I don't need any of your baseless counter-arguments. Have you forgotten? Actually, I can assure you it's quite based. In order to enter the Orca pool room, a security card is necessary. A security card that only the victim and Sasha Buckler possessed. Miss Buckler is the only one who could have caused the victim to fall to his death. No, I think I think the calendar does indeed belong to either Marlon or Crab. Either Marlon or Crab is the one who owns the calendar. And I think that one of those two had to have done it because they said they
no! I don't believe it! Buckler was so upset by Shipley's death, she couldn't have done it!
Fulbright. We asked the security company yesterday to check their security card logs. The report just came in during the recess. I'm assuming it's just the captain's. The night before the incident, Sasha used her card to enter the Orca pool. After that, not a single person entered. Not until the incident was discovered when Buckler and the guard ran in.
Objection!
Oh. Did someone take her thing? But no one would commit murder when their card usage was being recorded. Apparently, the aquarium employees don't know their card usage is tracked. What's more, Buckler was seen arguing with the victim before the incident. So, Miss Trainer, what were you arguing about? It was a private matter. But it wasn't anything I'd kill him over. That's ridiculous. Buckler is the only one who entered the room and she knows how to command Orla. Besides, I thought her suspicious from the very beginning. You suspected Buckler from the start? The Orca did tricks because someone commanded her to do so. Possibly someone with a heart so black as to make her own partner the murder weapon. The possibility the Orca killed the victim. The possibility a human manipulated. I looked into both. So we suspected both Sasha and Orla all along. Orla long? My gratitude to you, after all. You were the one who drew out that information about the life-saving trick. The Orca you saved was an unwitting victim. A victim made to look like the weapon that killed Jack Shipley. Oh, no! Alright, come along then. Let's have a good, long talk. Wait, I didn't kill the captain, and I'd never try to frame Orla. Why would I hurt the ones I love like that? Kardash, why would I hate to love the ones I like that? Phoenix Athena, you gotta believe me, oi. Damn, she's gone to prison now. I can't believe I've been murdered. Damn, we killed the captain.
Sasha didn't kill him, I believe that with all my heart.
Oh, dang it.
There's something we can do.
I might change it to just, like, any time at this point. Because if it's not been hitting 100 at all, I might just, like, change it to no time limit. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine things turning out like this. It appears this case has taken on an entirely new aspect. The trial is only concerned with ruling on the defendant or a Shipley. I'm afraid this concludes today's trial. Court is adjourned. Did they arrest the Orca? Weirdly enough, we got the Orca off the hook, but now the trainer is getting arrested. We're gonna do a bit more of the, We're gonna do a bit more of the investigation up until the point where we hit 4 hours. So we're gonna do about half an hour of investigation and see how long that takes us. Yeah, I'd probably say to keep the time limit, otherwise it could break for multiple usage. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it to, like, the once a minute thing. That makes sense. I need to just check that it, like... Yeah. It is like a... Okay, it's just a once per minute thing, so it's fine.
Oh, Trucy's back. Well, that was a big sigh, Athena.
Did you lose the case? No, we won. The defendant was found not guilty. Then why are you so dejected?
Dad, were you being mean to her?
What, picking on the new kid? Not cool, Mr. Ryan, not cool. Wait, talk about false accusations. We were able to prove the defendant's innocence.
Then Sasha got arrested instead. So that's what happened. That's too bad.
So what are you two gonna do now? We're gonna get to the bottom of this. I don't believe for a second Sasha did what they're accusing her of.
I don't believe it either. I won't give up. Let's go see Sasha and tell us we want to represent her.
Right now I imagine she's still being questioned by the police. Let's get started on the investigation first and look for proof of her innocence.
Sounds like a plan. Leave the office to me and Polly.
Is there anything I can do to help? Just say the word. Do you think these two are aware they're siblings now? Do you think these two are aware they're siblings? And also, we love the fact that Zach Grammarai's mustache is completely gone from the portrait. Oh my gosh. Organize the office for me. Well, I mean, anything I could do as a lawyer, but sure. Unnecessary evidence given to Apollo. Okay, so we've cleared out some of our stuff. That takes care of that. Time to head to the scene of the crime. Okay, what have we got? Attorney's badge, swashbuckler flyer, photo of the body, the whistle, security footage, fish, walkie-talkie. Yeah, this hasn't been used yet. Calendar, which I think is going to be used. The video. Oh, it's this again. We're gonna have to watch this again. I love just the orca. Okay. TV phone, autopsy report, killer whale. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna do another half an hour, I think, is a good opportunity. Because if we're not gonna finish this game in 6 hours, because apparently the investigation takes about an hour and a half, and the second part of the trial takes about 2 hours, then absolutely we're gonna wait for the other part, and then we're gonna start case 3 after that. I think with that, we'll probably do the longer part for that one.
There's no water in the pool. Orla, where are you?
Sweet.
I can hear her at the bottom of the pool.
Maybe there's some water down there.
She sounds so sad. Maybe she misses Sasha.
Who's that? Careful. Oh, careful, you shouldn't get up to the edge. You don't want to end up like the victim, do ya? Besides, the police are still conducting their investigations here, so don't go poking around. Why do you sound so happy about, like, what happened to the victim?
Detective Fulbright.
Is something wrong? You look angry.
I object to you arresting Miss Buckler.
Detective, I'd like to ask you some questions about the case, if you don't mind. Go right ahead. Okay, let's talk to him. Why arrest her?
Miss Buckler is 100% innocent, so why'd you arrest her?
I understand your desire to believe in her, but the fact remains she's suspicious. Right now, there are investigators on the scene, so you can come in as you please. But ordinarily, a security card is required to enter the Orca pool room. The victim and Sasha Buckler were the only ones who possessed this card. I just want to quickly ask then, when Marlon went back, I've only just thought of this, when Sasha came to give her testimony and Marlon went back to look after the Orca, how did he get in this room? Did she give him the key card? Oh, dang it. I think while I was testing it for the first time, it did hit both 1 and 100, so you can hit both the bottom and top numbers. But that was when I was first testing it, so it's not hit 100 since. The victim and Sasha Buckler were the only ones who possessed the card. Unfortunately, it's hit like 98 so many times. Yesterday, on the day of the incident, the proof the suspect's card was used. Okay, cool. Well, they could have gotten in through the front bit as well. Like, there's a whole section with the crane, and if Sasha can attach herself onto that bit, it makes a lot of sense that also the culprit could have attached them onto it.
Objection! Somebody else could have used Buckler's card.
Oh my, well I guess that would be one possible explanation.
Didn't I sound just like a lawyer right there?
You are one. We'd kind of be in trouble if you didn't, but okay. Except the suspect confirmed she entered the room at the time the record states. And she said she was here from 3 to 6 AM on July the 20th. Apparently, she was giving the Orca pool room a good cleaning. Cleaning? In the middle of the night? Well, I mean, yeah, because the aquarium's open during the day. And she said a lot of the heavy-duty cleaning's done at night. The suspect also admits she was fighting with the owner before his murder. What's more, nobody saw the victim again after he met with the suspect.
Objection! And there must be something I can object to in there somewhere.
Save your objections for tomorrow's trial. By the way, Detective Fulbright, do you think Buckler's questioning's over? Not yet, I told the guy in charge to take it easy on her. Why? Is something wrong? Oops, forget I said anything. It doesn't concern you two anyway. But it does. We intend to represent Buckler. You do? Well, in that case, I have a favor. Could you get this medicine to her? Medicine? Looks like a prescription from Hickfield Clinic. Oh no. I've spent some time at that hospital myself. We confiscated from her home when we were doing a search. I can't get away here, so make sure she gets it. That would be great. I mean, yeah, girl needs her meds. So do I. Medicine, huh? Does Buckler have an illness? I think that's the kind of question you better ask her. And just as we trust, I need to get back to the investigation. Okay, cool. We can give it to her as soon as they let us talk to her. We have to return her calendar to her as well. We can't see Sasha or investigate. We should question people at the aquarium. Okay, cool. Let's see who's here. Is this when we're gonna meet Crab? Is this the first? Because there's another guy here.
That door is open. It was closed yesterday.
Well, you know what we have to do, right?
Of course. You sneak in and check it out.
Oh, this is all bad. Hey, you two. Who barges into a person's lab without permission? Oh, my apologies, sir. She insisted.
Don't throw me under the bus.
Hide as fuck guy. The polite thing to do is knock and ask if you can come in with me one. Now, start over, please.
Yes, sir.
Come in.
Thank you. Sorry to bother you.
Now what can I do for your medical problems?
Well, yes. I'm not feeling super good at the moment. We're not making any progress on this murder investigation, and...
Miss, where's the patient? Don't you have your pet with you? Oh, wait. That was my last job. This is the aquarium. I was exhausted from all that questioning. I must have fallen asleep. What is with this guy? I'm tired as fuck, can't you see? I just woke up and I'm a little groggy. This guy's just Spike Spiegel. Oh my god. I'm Dr. Herman Crab. Wow, really? I wonder what these references. Hermit Crab, a Marlin, and a Swashbuckler. Wow. I'm Ship Aquarium's resident veterinarian and I'm so tired.
You're the Dr. Crab Mr. Rhymes mentioned yesterday.
And Rhymes also mentioned he hadn't seen Dr. Crab around. I wonder where he was. Son of a bitch. This little thing doesn't let me get any sleep. Oh my god, it's a tiny penguin!
Aw, what a cute little thing.
Penguin. Remember the little penguin species. He lives in my hair at the moment and won't leave.
You're so lucky. I wish I had a pet to live in my hair.
Athena, no pets allowed in my office.
Oh, you're no fun.
You two don't have any particular business with me. Please leave. I have to get ready to make my rounds, so back in you go, little one. Wait, we'd like to ask you a few questions to save Miss Buckler. Hold on, don't tell me you're the curious period defendant Orla. That's right, please let us ask you a little bit about the case. Oh my god, the baby penguin! Dr. Crab, were you gone from the aquarium yesterday? That's right, I heard some minor business at the Supermarine Aquarium. Supermarine? That's a funny name for an aquarium.
The Supermarine is the nation's biggest dolphin therapy treatment center. I go there myself. I'm friends with their dolphins.
Dolphins aren't naturally great creatures, but okay. You and Apollo were talking about animal-assisted therapy yesterday, weren't you? I go to the Supermarine once a month, but I live here, of course. You live here? That's right, I have a sleeping bag, and sometimes I use the nap room. I'm responsible for the health and well-being of all the marine creatures here. If any of them have a sudden medical emergency, I'm here to help. Are you the only medical guy here? Like, holy shit, man.
kind of rough around the edges, but you care about your work.
Hey, buddy. Is this young lady trying to pick a fight with me? I apologize for her, sir. She tends to be too honest. Well, you're no paragon of politeness either, apparently. Oh my god, I love this man.
Can we see the penguin chick?
Stop. Don't come any closer, please. Ow! I'm sorry she attacked you. She doesn't like anyone but me, I'm afraid. I was the first one she saw when she hatched, so she thinks I'm her parent. She imprinted on me. She targets people from my hair, so please be careful. She's just like a little sniper, isn't she? Anyway, exactly, which is why I named her Sniper. Not gonna make any jokes. Her mother's name is Rifle. Oh, this is Rifle's chick. Okay. Sniper and Rifle, huh? What a dangerous sounding mother and daughter, so he's naming them after weapons.
So this is Rifle's daughter, which means both mother and daughter now hate me.
Little penguins are generally belligerent little creatures. Hard to get them to warm up. But they're nocturnal, so you might be able to touch them during the day. You and Sniper get along well, don't you? This man is hiding evidence in his hair, as I can tell. Oh yeah, if that penguin's hiding in his hair, he's hiding evidence. But unlike Sniper and me, the two of them seem to truly understand one another. This one keeps me awake every night. Looks like I won't sleep until she leaves the nest. It must be rough for him, but it's pretty cute to watch for us. Okay. Can you tell me anything about Jack Shipley's murder? Still can't believe Jack is gone. He's the one who brought me on board. How could he up and die on me?
Did you and Mr. Shipley get along?
He loved all animals and fish, but I'm not like that. I still took pride in my work as a vet nonetheless. We got along well enough as business associates, and it's thanks to him my laboratory is what it is today. It is a pretty amazing lab. You have discerning taste, I see. I could tell you more about my lab if you'd like. Sure, Dr. Crab's lab.
This place is filled with electronics. What are those monitors for?
Essentially, they're digital medical records for all creatures here. Yeah, medical records are so much easier when they're digital. Like, holy shit, the amount of paper medical records that I have seen and had to file in my days in work has been like, oh my god. I can also view the feed from the visitor's card and security camera here. That way I can see that silly mother penguin when she tries to escape. So you were the one who gave me the security footage to the police. No, I wasn't here yesterday, but I did give them my permission for them to take it. And I gave them a statement about Jack and Sasha arguing.
So you were the one who witnessed it?
That's right, it was late in the evening of the 19th, maybe midnight. So I'm fighting near the Aqua Tunnel. I don't know what their argument was about, though. You sure you should be talking to us about this? I'm not taking sides. I'll give information to anyone who wants it. What you do with it, it's Sasha's trial, up to you.
You're kind of rough around the edges, Dr. Crab. You're a pretty nice guy.
You are trying to pick a fight, aren't you, young lady?
Isn't that cute? He's easily embarrassed.
Peep peep. Son of a bitch, are you hungry again? Silly mother penguin's nowhere to be found again. Oh, would you quit peeping in my ear? According to her walkie-talkie, Rifle is somewhere around the Aqua Tunnel. You see her? Could you bring her to me? I have to go examine some other creatures.
No sweat, and this time I'll get her to like me.
Rifle has escaped again. What is she, the Houdini of the penguin world? There's no guarantee we'll find her right away, but let's head for the Aqua Tunnel. Ship-shape aquarium. I need that penguin model. Oh my god, that'd be so cute as either like as a model, as like a, all I can think of is like a VTuber model, but it's like one of those tiny penguins and it pops in and out of like the hair as it talks in like a different position every time. That just reminds me of, I love the specific genre of VTubers who are, oh no.
It's you two, the blue and yellow duo. I'm very angry about what you did this morning.
Uh-oh, we ran into the sea lion before our penguin. I think my favorite genre of VTubers are the ones who are like... I like the ones that are like, it's like an anime girl or an anime boy, but it's got like this little creature on its head or in its arms, and turns out the actual VTuber is the creature, and they use the anime girl or anime boy as like a text-to-speech. Because I love those type of ones. There's a couple that I've seen, such as Vidal987, because he's the turtle, and Neuro is the AI anime girl who he sits on the head of, or Crow Carnival, because he's a crow and his text-to-speech is an anime girl, or Isuasai, because they're like a food creature, like an ice cream, on like who an anime girl is holding. I saw one that's a medieval painting. Oh my god. There's someone that I saw that as well. I'm trying to remember who made the model, but I saw it, and it was one guy who changes between 3 objects. That's another idea I like of like VTuber models. Ones that don't look like what regular models are. I love those ones. It's why if I make a VTuber model, I'm doing it in my own art style. Because one day I will learn how to make one of these models. If I can learn how to rig in like 30 days.
I won't be bested by the likes of the blue and yellow duo.
When did we become the blue and yellow duo?
Athena will never give up.
In that case, I'll leave the questioning to you, Athena. Thanks a lot, Widget.
At least she's a worthy adversary. Let's do it.
You'll do great. You know, being the boss isn't half bad. Okay. I think that this is probably a decent point to cut off due to the fact that, there we go. I think this is a decent point to invisible VTuber when it just like I love the idea of like occasionally the lighting changes and you occasionally see it. That'd be so cool. But I think this is a decent point to cut off due to the fact that we'll go back to the menu. I think it's been almost 4 hours, and I think that's a very good point to cut off and discover someone to raid. There's probably quite a few people on a Sunday, so hopefully. And usually I would be doing a 6-hour, however I don't think I'd be done between then. Thank you for joining me today. We will be back on maybe Monday or Tuesday with an art stream, depending on how I'm feeling from this cold. And then we'll be back on Wednesday with some more Date Everything, and then we will be continuing Ace Attorney Dual Destinies on the Saturday, rather than the Sunday that we did today. I was originally going to do it on the Saturday, but I was doing some board games. So, I'm going to see if there is someone to raid from my perspective. Bloody charger, we love chargers, my favourite. Might see if there's someone doing the OG Trilogy, maybe? I'm gonna see if anyone's doing an OG Trilogy. How long have they been doing this? Yeah. Let's go for this person. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to be rating this person. Who is currently playing the Trials and Tribulations, Turnabout Beginnings, number 4. So thank you for joining me today. I apologise. There we go. It's not someone I actually know, so we'll find out. This should like me today. Yay! If you need a raid message, there you go. Thank you for joining me today. Have a lovely evening, day, night, wherever you are in the world. And thank you. I might just have to leave it on this thing because the music likes me today.